This show is intended for adult audiences. You know, people with bills, backaches, responsibilities, and a functioning sense of humor. It contains strong language, stronger opinions, and the kind of jokes that might send the emotionally fragile into a full-blown meltdown. If you're easily offended, perpetually outraged, or think words are violence, this is your cue to clutch your pearls, grab a blankie, and sprint to your nearest safe space. Or, you know, just get in the sea. We won't miss you. For everyone else, buckle up and let's have some laughs.
Rated D for Dickhead.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
Hello, you dirty little boys. Are you interested in my body?
I'm gonna come.
Nice tits.
Yasu. Tit.
A real setup of donkers. Packing some Doban Hunkeros, Baghanaga Hoogs, humongous Hungalamga no Logongas.
I want people in the industry to be a little bit louder about people being mean to other people, and maybe say it's not a good thing.
I don't really care, Margaret.
Hello. I'm off. Basically, run.
What's going down, babes? Show me the loving.
Silence! You are too gay to be the doctor.
I'm wonderful, and I'm the most amazing person in the universe.
Exterminate!
Go have a coffee with your marketing team and just terrify them. With the possibility of what's going to happen if they don't give you what you want.
But hey, that's just a theory. A theory.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels.
Why are you running? Let's take some dope.
I am like,
I have had hallucinations on weed before.
if I get that high,
Them babies, Alyssa. Disabilities. I wanted to finish Elden Ring, goddammit.
He's a piece of
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
the reason why DEI was put in place in the first place was incredibly disingenuous. Racism and sexism, people being discriminated against. This was put in place to try and
disillusioned young dudes.
white men or straight people. Someone's getting a job over them that doesn't deserve it. People are missing out on jobs that deserve it more than a person who's getting it because they're a woman or because they're black. These people are making a lot of money, print money, cash,
Money. Well,
capitalism. Raise a bunch of money, more money, heaps and heaps of.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Bad news. Done with the laws from our legends dwell. drawn the line. We'll take back our stories, a spark divine. The will of the fans, a storm on the rise. We won't be silenced by their hollow lies. Reclaim the legacy, break the chains. These companies must die for our world to remain. They can't take our passion. We're holding the gates for every fan stands protecting the will to create. We are the true keepers, the defenders of lore, and we won't stop until we settle the score.
Oh yeah. Well, apparently we're all going crazy at the same time today. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again. I'm saying my strangely pompous, regal voice, just in case I don't seem pompous enough normally. No, welcome back to Will of the Fans. My name is Will. See what I did there? You know the drill. And of course, it's WTF Live. It's that show again, you mother lickers, where we take out all the trash and discuss the latest and the not so great as freshly squeezed out bullshit from pop culture and politics. Yeah! Woo! Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Indeed.
And of course, yes, as always, there are lots of topics for us to talk about. We've got some interesting things happening on the old internet at the moment, especially our good friend Smash JT, who's been making everybody with blue hair and nose rings go fucking mental over the last couple of days with nothing but a few chat GPT prompts, and I am so here for it. It's about time we covered it. So we're going to look at the felting of people who think women should be ugly and disgusting frankly, we don't agree. So make sure you are around for that. But of course, as always, we've got some intros to get to in the first place. So let's get into it with John and Rhoda. John, what's going on?
You know what? Not too much. I got about 3 more minutes on my coffee. But other than that, been a fairly low-key morning. I've only been up for about an hour or so. I stayed up and knocked out a whole bunch of work last night. Used my day off, and I took advantage of it. I did say that if it's too cold, I'm not going to get groceries, and it was indeed too cold. So I ordered pizza, hung out just here in my room, just kind of watching a few things that I hadn't seen yet. I didn't get a chance to really get into games because I decided, as shitty as Survivor Series was on the weekend, maybe they'll try to make up for it, have a decent show on Monday Night Raw, and they did not. But
I'm hearing this whole thing about Survivor Series being complete bollocks or something.
Yeah. The only redeeming thing about it is Liv Morgan's back, and she is a very beautiful woman. And
she sure is.
Yeah, and they had like a whole bunch of women's tag teams kind of get into a brawl on the show. That was about the only thing that was like not shit. But it was just kind of boring. Not much really to even speak of. But like I said, I did get a whole bunch of thumbnail work knocked out. So I'm being productive. And now that I've got my productivity out of the way, now I can actually just play games. Although I do have people asking me for help with a whole bunch of stuff as soon as we get out here today. So, I can't really complain. It's better to be needed than wanted, and people seem to find me necessary to get things done. So, with that said, let's fucking go, right?
He works really bloody hard. He really does, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fact. He does. He backs up more channels than, some never mind. It doesn't matter. Let's say he does more to support YouTube channels than YouTube does. That'll do. The other version was going to be significantly less polite and possibly throw a couple of people under the bus, so I chose the last second not to say anything.
Indeed.
But in the meantime, let's see, how's it going, Rhoda? What's up, buddy?
All good. Got some overtime in this morning, and when I got to work, there was indeed a copy of The Guardian for me to throw away.
Yes!
There it is! I've been waiting!
Well, I enjoyed that.
Everybody loves throwing away
we
the
had a really
Guardian.
strong team this morning, so yeah, not really very stressed. Not really very stressed. It was a good day,
Fucking hell,
and I
that's
think
turning
we're
for the
finally going to have a chance to do a stream on my channel again tonight, which it's been a while, so that's kind of excited about that as well. So
shock horror,
everything's all good,
I know, right?
suspiciously good. I'm probably going to fall down the stairs in a minute.
Yeah, I always get a little worried when things start going really, really well for me. I start sort of looking a little bit closer at the other cars on the road and stuff like, what are you going to do? You know, something's got to come along and ruin the streak. Something always does, but I don't want to be too pessimistic. You know, there are lots of reasons to be happy in this world. You know, anyway, like for example, watching people who spend all their time, literally all their time, chasing after people online like Smash JT and Hypnotic and me and oh, for God's sakes, everybody, J Viper, who else? Master of the TDS, just basically everybody who ever goes on the X and just says, hey, fuck you, this is how I feel. And yeah, that's why I think so many people go crazy, is because the things that we do say are generally correct and resonate with the larger population of the planet. And that's, you know, the thing that they were most terrified of, the weirdos and the minorities and stuff, you know, probably because for the longest time, Twitter, as it was before it was X, was a system that was set up entirely to promote the insanity and to try to diminish anyone who questioned or dare they ever say spoke against the insanity. And so it's been such a great few years, and it all culminates in just being able to post basically whatever you want now and have everybody just cry and seethe and cope and just not be able to deal with it. So it's lovely, really. It really is.
I did find out
it.
an interesting little anecdote yesterday.
Oh, really?
Did you know that the CEO of Vanilla Sky, as we call it, she's Chinese, and her name actually translates to blue sky. I did not.
That's not a terrible shock, to be honest. A lot of Asian women like to incorporate the idea of the sky in their name. I mean, I've met at least 3 Filipinas who call themselves Sora instead of like Sarah.
She goes by Jay here, but her actual name is like Lariant or some shit like that. But evidently it means blue sky, and she was tapped specifically by Jack Dorsey to be the CEO of the space, and just coincidentally happened to have the name. I was like, man, this is such a fucking, what are we doing here? But yeah, you know, you the people that you mentioned, it is one of the nice things. Like it is for me. Like the people you mentioned do not have an enviable space in my life. As many channels as I do help, nobody really thinks that I do much of anything, and so like nobody thinks. So I exist.
Just in
like a level of anonymity. Yeah, like I'm behind the scenes, like doing all this stuff.
There you go.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Like,
you're a none-event mass with a
right.
quantum probability of 0.
Yes, exactly. To borrow yet again more from Red Dwarf, of course. But there you go.
Can I just reply to Fox Hills in chat down there?
Sure.
It says, don't waste paper, put that shit in the bathroom stalls. Obviously talking about the Guardian being thrown away. That would be really unhygienic because it's already covered in shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing like fecal transplants, which I wouldn't encourage getting your fecal transplant from woke white women. Just saying.
Right. Yeah. So now we are at the point of needing to do something of substance. So what I've decided to do is the exact opposite and just look at some memes instead, because I have been trying to look at more memes lately in as much as there are websites now that are dedicated to just memes that I would like. And we get a lot of them from fivemind.com, which I think is, you know, just a fascinating place because there are so many memes posted every day that it's kind of hard to keep up. Some of them have been done before, but let's have a look at them. We got what's this one first of all? Yeah, this one here. This is obviously a nice meme about Elliot and Elliot page. And this is definitive proof once and for all that life as a man is not as easy as women make it sound like it is. As you can tell here, from the fact that Ellen Page was a woman for 33 years and looked young, healthy, vibrant, and alive. And
she looked exceptionally young. Yeah, she was in Hard Candy in her late 20s.
She was a baby face, definitely. I mean, that's why she thought that they totally ripped off her face to make The Last of Us. And to be fair, originally The Last of Us, like Ellie, did look an awful lot like Ellen. Yeah. So they changed it and gave her just basically bigger eyes. It's just basically it, you know.
Right. But, you know, quite honestly, I mean, like, I'm sure there was part of her was probably like, I want to get paid for that. She was in Beyond Two Souls, if I remember correctly.
That was the big that was the big point of contention between The Last of Us and her, was the fact that she'd already signed her likeness over to be in Beyond Two Souls. So
right.
And that they didn't approach her apparently.
Right.
Which is funny considering that what we now know about the development of that game, and then later, of course, The Last of Us 2, Neil Cuckman is such a feminist that he would steal a woman's identity.
Right.
Apparently.
Right.
Yeah, like all male feminists, he secretly just wants to own women. That's all it is, really. Funny, really. We've got this one. I'm calling the Hassan special. By the way, he has been through it this week, and I will be definitely enjoying that come Thursday, because I just even if he's not auto wanker of the week every week, like, he might as well have a segment at this point, because he's becoming such a lol cow. It's so hilarious. Yeah, it's true actually. What Popcorn Power says in the chat, Ellen and Ellen DeGeneres both seem to suffer from the same affliction. Like, as soon as they get what they want, they immediately start to look like old men.
Right,
which is really interesting.
We know that Ellen DeGeneres, she's a Sith Lord. Right.
Yeah.
Like, she has Epstein art all over her house, and or at least child endangerment art, I guess is the best way to say it. The Wilson from Castaway, that face that's on Wilson with the bloody hand and whatnot. Yeah, that's some SA shit. And she's got a whole bunch of that kind of art and whatnot, and she's got like Epstein kind of. Yeah. Anyway, Ellen DeGeneres is terrible.
Pre and post TDS.
Yeah.
Like, tell me it's not a real disease. That is a real disease. Like, once you get that mental illness, it destroys you from the inside out. There is no question about it. It's funny because it's all, of course, for nothing and caused by virtually nothing. Right. But hey, there you go. There's your TDS. Don't get TDS. Try to be rational. How about that?
She's off of the foreskin cream, evidently.
Oh, why do you constantly have to bring up the fucking foreskin cream? Why?
Just when you think it's out of the show.
Oprah or someone?
Yeah, Oprah is the one who owns the foreskin cream business.
Jesus Christ, man. Foreskin cream. Why would you want to wear dead foreskin on your face? You know, that's just bizarre. Right. They spend enough time complaining about the existence of foreskins, and then they put them on their face. Fuck's sake. That's right. Anyway, whatever. It's completely stupid to complain about, by the way. Totally natural. And when I inevitably, hopefully have a son one day, it will be a chop free zone. Indeed. So there we go. Anyway, we got this one as well. Communism is just a sociopathy filter now. Being pro-communist is just a basic sociopathy test. If someone hears over 100 million slaughtered but replies, yeah, but boom, total sociopath. Mm-hmm. And I think, very well said. Very, very correct, actually. And that would be why Hassan is a complete and total sociopath. And so is obviously anybody else who would advocate for communism, whether they say they are or they say they aren't. Zohran Mamdani, I finally learned his name, Hassan Piker, and so many others like him. fucking sociopaths. There you go. There's another example of that, by the way, of a black person claiming they're not oppressed, only for the pink-haired imbecilic lunatic to go full left-wing meme and write a book as a response.
Oh, the woke white
yes,
woman.
you are. You just aren't aware and need me to white-splain your oppression for you. You are feeble and lower than me and need me to be your savior. You cannot get by without me. God damn, did they hit that one right? Yeah. Yeah. No question there. And of course, we have this one, last but not least, similar source. White countries, also a giant picture of a nose. I wonder what that means. I haven't got a possible fucking clue, to be honest. But it looks like, yeah, people with very large noses this direction, and
If
white
you
countries
knows,
as well.
you knows.
All right, Popeye. And and they're just all running there going, let's go be oppressed. Yeah, absolutely. So there you go. Those are my favorites that I saw today on 5mind.com. You guys can go check it out. You can sign up and post your memes there if you like. It's a good source of them too, certainly. And welcome to the show one more time. Now, a little bit of an irritating update. The Philippines, where I live, has decided to ban Kick because it has gambling mechanics. And
indeed, it certainly does. I mean, it is a money
yeah.
laundering site, to be quite honest.
Yeah, and so unfortunately, the Philippines has finally got wind of this only 2 years after it started to come to prominence, and has decided to block it. So I didn't get time to set up with a VPN today to get Kick going, but I figured for today's stream, just for the fucking fun of it, I'll stream on X. So if you're watching on X, hello. I see we've got 7 on X watching. Come on over to YouTube. The link is below the live stream on X. Come here, and if you're subbed, you can chat and watch it here and leave a like, because that is most important of all. Guys, we would like it very much if you watching this would like the stream.
Like the stream.
Share the stream.
That's
you
right.
Follow anybody on this panel. There should be a link out there available on X that you can go and repost yourself. And or if you feel so inclined, you want to put a little bit of a heartfelt message of your own, you're always welcome to do that as well. And that'd be
great. Now it's going to be all these people tweeting, what a bunch of wankers we are,
Yeah, well,
Typical.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. You want to blame John? Go for it.
It's all good in the hood, man.
Indeed.
People don't have lives anyway.
I will say, though, because you did mention X and whatnot, when we do switch over to the EV Mux studio, all that stuff,
right?
You can incorporate a lot of multi-streams in there all in once, and it will show up right in the chat on the screen. It is
There you go.
Plush.
Problematic white guy here, #1 brand ambassador for EV Mux, unpaid, of course. And well, I hope so. I hope not, actually. But there you go. But yeah, that's it. If you can, guys, please leave a like on the stream. We would appreciate it greatly. It helps us to find others like you who might be looking for something to do to save them from boredom or insanity. And if you want to help out even more than that, just slap the shit out of the love button over and over again. Give it a hearty flick until your fingers bleed. And no, don't do that. But do hit it. Hit it plenty of times. Hit it over and over and over again. Apparently, I'm told it does something or other. If you hit it enough times, it might do it twice. There we go. There we go. Enough thinly veiled clitoris jokes aside. We have some super chats to start off with. Major's Guild is back in the saddle. Good to see you, buddy. Says, hey, black people. No, I'm afraid I don't see any here. It's just us white fuckers.
I have another black mouse. I have 2 of them. So
I'm
I
black
guess
from the waist down. But there you go. I only have 1 black mouse, but almost all the technology I own is black.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I'm gonna get called a slave owner or something for that. So
well, they are just
whatever.
tools,
Yeah. Fucking hell.
I'm talking about the mouse. I'm talking about the mouse.
Your master. You are my possession. Don't raise up on me. I'm all deaf. I'm all deaf.
We still get some mileage out of that, even without Ryan around.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh well, and
I am
Major Skill
problematic after all, right?
would like to tell us that he no longer has electricity, and I feel like we all have an experience of that or two. That's happened to me numerous times this year due to earthquakes or typhoons. And John, even you went through it, didn't you?
Yeah. I guess in that moment, much like Mages Guild right now, I was Major Guild. Yeah, I can't talk. I was quasi black people. I was at least surrounded by blackness. So,
is that your depression, or is that like?
Oh no, I'm just saying. Remember, like if I go and I shut off this light, and all of a sudden it gets very dark in here, and so.
Oh right, you were surrounded by literal darkness. I see.
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
and that was just some thinly veiled white supremacy right there from John for you guys to catch. No problems whatsoever there. It's all good in the hood.
Otherwise, light just radiates out from me because I'm so white that I.
You are basically a walking merman in terms of how often you see the sun at this point. You might as well be translucent. That's right. That's right. Anyway, thank you, Mages Guild. I'm sorry you don't have electricity. Hope it doesn't stop you from joining us for the duration. We appreciate you being here, and also the super chats. Another one for 2 from Mages Guild says, sent you my latest vid yesterday. Share if you want. Well, let's have a look, shall we? And see what Mages Guild's been up to. 1 second while I, do the preamble and just see what it is and figure out if it's safe for work.
While you're looking that over, I see Lilith mentioning the owl in the chat. Does anybody else hear it? Because it is.
I definitely heard something that sounded a little owlish.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's not loading. These videos are not loading for me.
I think they're.
I wonder if that's because of X chat. It might be. Oh no! Wait, there they go. I think I've got one now.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get the fucker to play. That would be a no. No, it will not play. Now it's telling me there are 0 seconds. Oh, this is going so well. Oh dear, oh dear. Let me see it in a different browser. We'll give it a go. We'll see if I can get it to work. No, I'll keep the tab open, and if they load, I'll play them in a little while, Major Skill. But thank you very much. Appreciate you anyway. And I'll try to keep an eye on that so that we don't forget. Appreciate you. And stick around. We're going to have some fun.
Yeah. To be fair, in recent weeks, I guess at this point in time, I've found Discord has been far more reliable to send information up for streams that you want to actually get through, because X has been shit for basically since they changed the whole chat system to make it encrypted and whatever, they've just completely just ruined however it operates.
Right. So. Yeah, of course. Of course. Everything in the tech sector at the moment is being fucked up and not working anymore. Although I've actually been for a small time, well, pretty much everything, streamer and X user, I have had some tweets that have blown up and got hundreds of thousands of views lately. So that's interesting. I guess it's all about what you do and whether you can use it to piss people off. It seems that's the operative thing that you can be doing on X at the moment, is just using it as a platform to annoy people. And I'm really quite here for it. I do enjoy a good troll. Especially when the backlash for it is directed at someone else besides me. But when that someone is Smash JT, I feel like I'm also compelled to sort of jump in because he's a buddy. But let's take a look, actually, because this is what's been going on lately. We've had this sort of situation, and I'm just literally on Smash's feed here because there's no point in opening any one particular tab. This is the most recent one, which contextually makes more sense if you understand what he's been doing. But he said here he asked ChatGPT to improve Sydney Sweeney and make her more attractive, and it replied, I can't. Sydney Sweeney is already perfect. Oh, that's going to piss some people off. But you can see before that he's been a busy boy lately with lots and lots of different tweets that he's been doing. This pattern where he just literally writes the same thing every single time. I asked ChatGPT to make her beautiful. Maybe this is all studios need to start doing if they want sales and to avoid layoffs. Right. So in this case, of course, you've got the 2013 model of Lara Croft, which is slowly becoming uglier and uglier the more I see it, I swear. And basically, I'm sure it was a little more involved than just make her beautiful to turn her into basically what she used to look like. Exactly what she used to look like. But hey, who knows, you know? Maybe ChatGPT is just based as fuck, you know? And that would be why we're seeing it this way. But of course, people they go nuts at these things. We see this guy went really over the top. Really over the top. Said, I always wonder if accounts like this consider themselves as can't say that on YouTube, seeing as how they target nothing but young boys in sexual ways when it comes to molding their minds into what they think those boys should find sexually attractive and gratifying to them.
To be fair, no. I was a young boy. I was a young boy myself, and I didn't need anyone to tell me to look for young women.
Yeah.
You know, look for hot women or whatever, you know. So, however, I would say that you know, these woke white women who I did grow up with, who are all like, oh, you need to be more considerate, you need to be more this and that. It seemed like they were the ones that were actually trying to do in some grooming, you know.
Yeah.
This is that projection thing again, isn't it?
Yeah, because they couldn't accept me as I am.
It is projection, Rhoda. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But what were you going to say?
I was just saying that they're the ones, they're the ones who couldn't accept me as I am, you know. It's
No,
like,
I meant Rhoda.
No.
He said it's projection. But yeah, obviously we see this all the time. The people who aggressively and militantly demand that society change its ways to acquiesce to and promote ugliness and weirdness and warpedness and twisted behavior and deviant sex, especially in schools, and that, you know, children's tea time, story time in libraries and in parades that children are invited to participate in. You know, if you say this woman could be prettier, bang, here it is, without actually targeting it at anyone, they just do all the legwork for you and say that you're targeting little boys. Yeah, fucking better believe he's targeting little boys with healthy, normal, heterosexual, fucking attractive women. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the sort of thing we should be showing to young boys. Yeah. Hey, if you do well in your life and you work very fucking hard, you can have a pretty woman who loves you very much, and maybe you will, you know, make beautiful music together, and then later lots of babies.
I don't know how to break this to some people, but the entire human existence is based on tits and dicks. That like back to all the Paleolithic eras, all these kind of you know, monoliths and things like that. Even you know, people make jokes about the Washington Monument being a dick. You know,
it's a huge dick. Yep.
Yes. And that's exactly what it represents. It's
skyscrapers, phallic, true. Yeah. Most likely. Yep.
Yeah,
certainly. Or at least that's just sort of maybe there's an argument that the subconscious male mind just sees that shape as impressive, you know, because that's how we're wired to, you know.
But what I'm saying though is when you look at it from an anthropological kind of, you know, lens, even all the way back, all those I
mean, even apes do this too. Like they accumulate huge long things and keep them, you know.
Yeah. So the very vestiges of our humanity, our society is steeped in dicks and vaginas and titties.
Yeah.
It's almost as though we need those things to actually propagate as a species. I don't know, you know.
Yeah, it's true. What were you about to say then, Rhoda?
Yeah, sorry.
John was talking about apes, and I said, yeah, and they always eat bananas.
Right. Exactly.
What else I was going to say was that to be fair, ChatGPT does know what Lara Croft is supposed to look like, because I used to
use
imagine
at
my
this point in
thumbnails, and
time.
it was not difficult.
Okay, so then, so maybe he did just do it that easily.
Yeah,
fair enough. But anyway, obviously, ChatGPT as a language learning model will eventually tailor itself to impress you, the user. So what you get out of it, what I get out of it may differ. What a crazed leftoid would get out of it would be different as well. But I certainly think that they've got Smash JT's type down, you know. When I say Smash JT's type, I mean every man's type, which would be a woman in physical fitness to a high degree with huge boobs.
Yeah. I would imagine,
You know,
too,
and a pretty face.
When ChatGPT is analyzing JT's, you know, whatever, the way that AI works, it's probably watched hundreds of hours of his streams and knows specifically. It's like, oh, he's the guy who likes the big AI titties. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, it's the reward tier on this channel for when you fill the red bar up. You get titty videos. They're fun. They're this is the thing I love about it, is like people go nuts over them. They're like, oh, you're disgusting. You're just using AI to make beautiful women who take their clothes off. I'm like, what do you think Hollywood was?
Right.
Like, it's only the only difference is no one's getting hurt using AI to do it. So shut the fuck up, you morons.
We're just providing a service that used to exist.
Yeah, there's no need for a casting couch anymore. I can get John to go whoa with just some AI, you know. There we are. Now, of course, we've got this one as well. Another one that he posted where another person went completely insane. First of all, he asked Smash JT to take the legend, the bruiser herself, Abby from Last of Us 2, and make her beautiful. And that's what we ended up with. Significant improvement, I would say. Yeah. And the response, of course, once again from Savage Dom 720. I hope that person's name is Dominic, because it says Dominic, but it doesn't. Savage Dom sounds like a 4chan category on you know. It's, you know what I mean? It sounds like something you get in /B, you know. That's all I'll say. And yo, Smash JT, how would your wife feel if she knew how much you of piece of shit you are for this kind? Wow, the literacy, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
The English award goes to. Element to this. There is another element to this as well, which I've noticed, and that is especially since I've had a lot of people come in and giving me like shithead comments on my posts lately. They are fucking stupid.
Yeah, and
like really uneducated. Like, I mean that in the woke way. I mean, you have had no traditional education. You can't.
Right. And if I could just for a moment, public service announcement. I know you hate me. You know, that's fine. Everything I represent, everything like that. But just a little bit of, you know, sound advice from a guy who tries to help people who don't even like him. Proofread, perhaps.
Yeah,
you know,
if you just felt someone, the last thing you need to do is shoot yourself in the foot by looking like you can't spell. Fucking hell. Yeah, that is like you just immediately. It's like inviting a kid to the adults table and the kid just immediately knocks over all the dishes and pukes.
Right.
You know, it's not good.
Like, oh yeah, this.
Oh right, maybe a few more years at the children's table for you then. You know?
Come back in 3. Come back.
Yeah,
in 3.
That sounds like the voice of experience.
No, actually, it's just I mean, my 2 daughters are both very pukey at the moment because they're growing and we're switching up their milk. In fact, actually, I realized the other day that Princess the First is way old enough now to just be drinking regular milk. Doesn't need formula anymore. And I think there's a thing in the Philippines where they keep giving you increasing age range of formula until you're about 10 years old, which I've attributed to the fact that people can't really afford to nourish properly because they just eat rice and fried shit, you know. But we are nourishing our kids properly with vegetables and fruit and stuff, so we don't need to be doing this. We can just put her on regular milk and save a shitload.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then there's just the little one is teething, so she's constantly shoving things in her mouth that trigger a gag reflex, basically.
Indeed. Another little tidbit there, Dom. Again, I know you hate me. It's fine. Totally understandable. Perhaps you're unaware of the lore, but just in case, you know, John sold dildos for a number of years. one
You
end of the
sure
country
did.
to the other, right? I can tell you
In a
quite
box
easily.
behind Denny's. If you know
That's
the law,
right.
you know
That's
the law.
right. The Jack box behind Denny's, indeed. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I can easily say women like sexy women as well.
Women like
Easily.
sexy women more than men do.
Yeah.
I swear to God, man. My wife
Aspirational.
is working on a project right now that has required her to notice my bot whisperer talents for making beautiful women who take off their clothes. And she's now asked me to work on a project for her where I make beautiful women who take off their clothes.
That's right.
She's like, I'm all for this. So there we go. So I mean, yeah, it's completely absurd here this is the Alyssa Mercante, by the way. This is her response, because what did she do? She DM'd his fucking wife about him criticizing her for things that she said and she did. So to finish the statement, how would your wife feel if she knew how much you of piece of shit you are for this kind of behavior towards women? Doesn't matter if they are real or a video game character. I think you should use it for yourself.
I think you should use it for yourself.
What does that mean? Like jerk off?
I believe that what he is doing is undercutting his whole argument by saying you shouldn't treat people superficially. By then saying that Smash is ugly is the inference, I would assume. So, way to kind of go and totally undercut your. I care about people and I just accept them as they are, and whatever bullshit rhetoric, because you immediately follow it up with the antithesis of your. State.
Not only can't you spell, but you're also singularly inarticulate. So suck on that. Psyduck, by the way, is here for £5 of legitimate currency. That's right, baby. The country may not be legitimate, but the currency still.
Every single person of, that's intelligent, hardworking, ambitious, had dreams and goals, has abandoned England in the last 200 years.
It says Savage Dom sounds like we need to come up with a safe word, and fast. How about onion rings for today? All right, guys. All right, you heard the word, you heard the man. Today's safe word is onion rings. Thank you very much, Sardoc. Appreciate you for the $5, buddy. All right, we can keep going. So there's the original actual post. Obviously, you've got this horrifying picture of this horrifying person, and then you've got, wow. And, people did actually ask in the comments to these, would people actually, it's the apocalypse and you expect porn star models roaming around the wasteland? Well, do you expect bodybuilding women?
Right.
Yeah. A woman who is much bigger than... Yeah, exactly. She's constantly working out, and yet the nourishment in the Last of Us universe. And this is one of the arguments everyone
gets more protein in her diet. And then like
is she eating the infected or something? Like, where is she getting the protein from? It genuinely, I don't know. Cannibal, I don't know. No wonder these Karens are so afraid of AI. It's exactly. You get a lot of people coping and seething, but hello, that'll do.
Oh, hey now.
And there's someone trying to make Smash JT more attractive, which is hilarious because Smash JT just laughs at this, and so do I. I'm just, when people do this sort of thing, I'm just like, okay, like, sure, it's not real. See, the problem is that when you do this back, you're actually dealing with an adult with a sense of humor about himself, so it just ain't gonna work. It just bounces off.
Go back to that one for just a second. The one that was right above JT. I wanted to check something.
That one.
Like, no, the Abby, the literally like the thing that was right above. Well, no. The one that the person was doing that had the bikini and whatnot. Yeah. Because I just wanted to verify something here. Okay.
So this is someone trying to make Abby more attractive, but keep the body type, basically.
Right.
To prove them wrong. But then when the top comes off, the boobs are noticeably bigger than they are.
Right. And that's what I was going to point out is this body has shifted. This is significantly, This is not the same because
we've seen Abby naked anyway.
Yeah.
You see it in the game. She has pecs.
She's got pecs. She's got a squared off frame. There's no hourglass shape whatsoever.
It looks like two dudes.
Yeah.
The fact that they're doing it like from behind too is,
yeah.
How would you say it's a queer coded bullshit.
Yeah.
This is not what Abby's body looks like when she takes off her top. This is what fucking what's her name?
If this had been what it was, this would have been acceptable.
Yes, exactly. This is what Greta Thunberg looks like.
Right.
This is not what Greta Thunberg looks like with her top off, unless I animated the AI.
Right. Right.
Yeah. James Opp is right, by the way. Abby does look like she's sporting a cock. She does.
Yeah.
That looks like a man who's trying to like. That's why everyone thought Abby was trans, because it looked like a man's body that's on estrogen.
Yeah, she's gonna be a dad too, don't you know?
Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah. Anyway, so people keep trying and felting. Oh look, there's a black version too. Okay, yeah, actually, you know what? That is hotter. That's way hotter than the original Abby. Yeah.
There we go.
Nah, not bad. Not bad at all. Bit skinny, but there you go. Then they turned her into an attractive woman, of course, as well. There's people are dining out on this shit. There's Aloy being turned into.
Well, all you have to do for
apparently.
all you have to do for her is can you just show me the character model from the first game?
Yeah, but they seem to have turned her into sort of a Jessica Alba face,
right?
Looks like me, which I'm definitely not against. It's just pathetic, really. It really is. And then is that the TV show, Abby? I think that is. I think that's in the adaptation. You notice they didn't try to get a woman in the gym for it.
Right.
Interesting, that, isn't it? Which is weird because there are plenty of female pro wrestlers that you could have done. It's just the little things, a little bit of makeup. No, I still think this looks freaky. But there you go. And it's good shit. But we can keep going. There's more. Obviously there's Lara again. Then there's this picture: Puritans and Feminists Rejoice, 2008 versus 2023 Lara. Oh my god. This one looks like Leslie Headland.
Does. Oh, God, you're kind of right.
Right?
I mean,
that's a mean face.
Yeah. God, it's not quite as squared off, but I get what you're saying though. Yeah. Oof.
No, Leslie Headland has a bigger chin.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, that's the point anyway. We can
Leslie Headland looks like a Roblox character that has been made in real life.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Mamdani appoints transgender rabbi to transition transition team.
Well, it's a transition team now for sure.
Transition, yay! This is one of the original ones. We could see where it started. We've got Mary Jane from Spider-Man 2, looking grumpy and hideous, and actually very similar to one of the people who worked on the game. Actually,
yeah, one of the head writers.
Yeah, we discovered. Yeah, one of the head writers has that forehead or that 3 head. And then of course turned into
Mary Jowls, as I like to call her.
Then of course there was the mod. This website got taken down. It was Akaya Mods, and they got taken down shortly afterwards after people turned these gay relationships into straight relationships. I mean, the gay relationship mission, I don't have a problem with because it's a gay relationship. I have a problem with it because it's a total waste of your fucking time in the game. I understand that gay relationships do exist. It's just the fact that when Sweet Baby Inc. worked on a game and they put this in there, then it's supposed to be, something that's being ham-fistedly shoved in your face.
Right.
And I object to that. There's someone turned this lady here into this lady here, and I don't even know what to begin to say about that. Except,
That's
we
right,
do.
Larry. Indeed.
That's right, we do. Anyway, we can keep going. Touch grass, my guy. The funny thing about this is the people who say touch grass are the ones who never do.
Right.
Again, projection. It's all projection. You're a 40-year-old man. So? 40-year-old men don't have senses of humor? Yeah. You guys don't realize you're all being trolled, right? This is only being done to felt you lot. to drag you out into the open and like turn himself effectively into a target to get as many of these insane accounts to out themselves as possible.
That's right. You do realize the more that you hate post on the things that he posts, the more
he laughs.
The more that he laughs, but also
the
the more that you propagate the information that he has a channel, and thereby
true story
support it.
Yep.
It's kind of the way this whole thing works.
There we go. Then we had the gay Venom, of course, as well, that I did not like at all. Although some said, hey, it's just a troll. I think it's fucking gross. There's smashing his wife. Because, this is a key point we'll get to toward the end of the segment, but what the fuck? I don't want to know. It goes on for longer and longer and longer. There's him and his wife again.
Jesus Christ.
Just having a good old time posting pictures of his wife. Here's another one. Ask ChatGPT to make her beautiful. But maybe this is all studios need to start doing if they want sales to avoid layoffs again. Teigatsu, turn her into that. Now that this is where I know that it's just trolling, because this would be completely impossible in that particular era. But not for her to look pretty, but for her to look that made up and like presented. But who fucking cares? It's still funny and it still serves the purpose. 329,000 views. Oh, mate, it's great. Oh, there you go. That's better. That one's better. That's actually more realistic. Yeah. And people just having fun with it. There's another. That's pretty good too, That's actually probably the most realistic one yet. There's another one. Hey, look, do you take suggestions? Oh, oh no. A man who, let's be fair, no man is perfect, really, are we? A man who looks like this wants to see women who look significantly more beautiful than this. To be quite frank, this 1,000 times uglier than Smash JT.
Right.
And I say that as a straight married man. So there we go. There we go. More grifting of his tea, by the way, if you guys are interested. You can get into that.
Smash JT baggers.
Insane over the last few days as a result of this. Then there's the original one. So this is where he started off, of course. We looked at this the other day, I think, or I shared it the other day that I had added to the lore myself. Yeah, basically, there's another one. I can't even remember who she is.
Chick from Doom.
Which Doom?
The Doom Dark Ages.
Doom the Dark Ages, right. That's the one I ain't played yet, so that would explain that. Don't want to look at that. Ruin it. There's us all having Thanksgiving. I'm the turkey, by the way. I don't know if we can find the original post now. It's probably so far down here with the amount of shit that he's done. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So that was how he began it. Just literally take the woman who, by the way, in real life is much more attractive than this as well.
Right.
And they made her deliberately a lot uglier in the game and make her pretty.
Yeah.
And that literally is how it started. That's how it started. Then you get people, you need to find yourself a girl, mate. So he just replies, account based in Turkey. There's another zoom in of his face, like he gives a fuck. You do realize, like, you woke freaks, that when a man gets to a certain age, has tasted some success, has a wife and lovely kids, there's a point where you just don't care what you look like anymore. Like you do to an extent. You don't want to look horrifying, but he looks like a normal bloke.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
To be fair, you don't even need the wife and kids. You just kind of, once you kind of get in your 40s, you're just like, look,
get that distinguished look, silver fox. Chicks love that shit.
Yeah. Well, there's like this whole level of just acceptance of irrelevance.
By the way, account based in Chile.
That happens. Yeah. And it's like, ain't nobody nobody's waiting for me to show up anywhere or anything like that. So it doesn't really fucking matter. I'm not going to sit here and put in a whole bunch of fucking pointless time.
The AI could generate you a girlfriend next. I'll stick with my wife. He has a type, doesn't he? He definitely has a type. Shout out to Mrs. Smash. There we go. So yeah, just basically every time one of these people tried to post something, he just literally replied by that's the account that called him a clown. I've just been having so much fun following all this shit. It's been total chaos. Grow up, bro. You're crying about wrestling in all your replies. Woo. Dear, oh dear. Oh, there's mine, of course. Again, my contribution.
As
Why
you do.
not? Just to annoy people even more. I got plenty of crap out of that as well.
Yeah,
plenty. Ugh, ratchet as fuck. There we go. Catch me outside. How about that? So he's been having a lot of fun with this, and this is great. And of course, you know, at the end of the day, lucky for us, we don't really have to give a shit what these fucking imbeciles think, because at the end of the day, Smash JT can just go, actually, I am married, and post literally just like, I know he's been on a tear lately, just posting pictures of him and his wife having loads of fun, going to like the beach and going to wineries and just having a lovely time together. Just literally, to all my lovers, haters, and everyone in between, unless you're actively suing me, happy Thanksgiving. I love it, man. The guy it feels to me like the guy's evolved, like he don't give a fuck anymore. Yeah. And I like that. I'm very pleased to see that be what he's doing these days, because first of all, it's going to do wonders for growth. And there's another picture of him and his wife just having a one for the haters. just fucking love it, man. Just keep going, keep trolling. It's brilliant. They really then you know, of course, they'll just go and insult his wife. There's another one. This here, who photoshops their own wife? That's not photoshopped.
Yeah,
they're not photoshopped at all. Smash says, yes, this is my wife. Yes, she is more attractive than slop gaming. Yes, she is better than you could ever be. Now I'm going to get back to hanging with her and the kiddos while you cry about our happiness on the internet. Thanks for attending my TED Talk. I love that. Thanks for attending my TED Talk, bastard. Savage Smash. I am here for it, man. I love it. It's fun times. It's good fun.
Yeah, he's certainly grown into the role, hasn't he?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he realizes what he is.
Smash just trolling. That's what he stands for.
He's posting his whole just straight trolling, just trolling. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's what it really stands for. There they are, off to watch Zootopia 2, having a lovely time. How nice for them. Seems that you know, all those because it's always the same argument, isn't it? Whenever these absolute retards come onto the scene and decide to try and have a go at you for like wanting attractive women in things, like everybody wants attractive everyone all the time. You get this shit as well when these people are like, oh, you shouldn't see beauty that way, you're appalling, men are horrible, real women don't look like this. And then it's like, yeah, okay, and when's the last time you swiped right on a fat guy or a bald guy or a 5'2" guy? Yeah, it's the same as the answer to Sydney Sweeney has good genes. You know, they're like, oh, it's white supremacy to say someone has great genes. Okay, and that's why you're a size queen on Tinder, is it?
Yeah. No, this I was mentioning to Toasty the other day that I was like, yeah, I'm 6 feet. I'm 6 foot tall, but you know, for a large cross section of women, that's not even tall enough anymore.
I know.
You know, that's even being 6 foot is just like, yeah, it's got to be 6 something. You know.
Well, fortunately, I don't have that problem.
Right. No. But yeah, there is all these meticulous standards and this and that. 6 foot tall, 7 figures in the back, all this stupid, you know.
Oh, it's completely insane.
Right.
Yeah, 6 foot, 6 figures, and there's another 6. I can't remember what that is.
Yeah. Oh, 6 foot, 6 figures. I think 6 inches. I think.
No, it can't be. That's
no.
That's
I would imagine
really
that would be. They're size queens, so
that's like 6 inches is like straight normal, man. Like,
maybe 6 properties,
6 houses. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
6 foot something, eh? Well, I'm 6 foot -3.
Yeah, that's like me too, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, but this shit is universal, you know.
Yeah,
the human condition is.
Oh, 6-pack is the other one. That's
okay.
Yeah,
that makes more sense. But yeah, the human condition is
See
far more
brutalistic
and just kind of savage. You know, for as much as we want to sit here and talk about the high-mindedness of society and all this, no,
yeah,
the thin veneer of civility very
Yep.
thin, and most of that is just pretentious wanking.
Exactly. I mean, and like anyone who says touch grass, obviously projecting because they themselves are terminally online. That's why they are obsessed with Smash JT.
Yeah,
Of
like,
all people,
otherwise
of
they
all
wouldn't
things
know
they
you
could
said
be
it in the first
obsessed
place.
with too. And I'm made up for Smash JT using this and milking it for clout, for growth, and for all the other stuff as well. And I think that's just bloody hilarious. And I also think that if you are going to try and troll someone who's happily married, you really should try and find another hobby for yourself, because it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all.
Indeed.
See, there's a picture of me and my missus, so doesn't work on me either. Anyway, let's see the ultimate meltdown that came about earlier on, where we saw here this from Nib95. Don't really know who this person is, but they decided to have a problem with Smash. So any potential racism aside, wait, what?
Excuse me.
What
quickly.
racism? What are you talking about? He didn't race swap anybody. Someone in his comments did.
Right. Oh, maybe because God,
Because Atsu is Japanese.
Yeah, the one from Heretic turned into a blonde chick. Maybe.
Oh, it could be it. Yeah. Well, that would be.
Maybe that's. Either way.
I mean, that would be ChatGPT trying to impress his Massa, the white guy. So.
Yeah. Clearly, though, we're all we're all white supremacists here. Obviously, Yeah, I am your master, right? Get the clip ready, that's what it is,
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there soon enough, I'm sure. But
whenever a white person calls something racist in earnest,
right.
Straight up that there's like some actual positive racism taking place in their mind.
Right. Right. Because they actually look at things in these weird segregated classifications.
Yeah. There you go.
More revealing than it is telling.
Indeed. Anyway, then we've got, besides the apparent racism that doesn't exist, the convo around the Anglification of these characters highlights how there's many insular gamers. All right. Once again, married. Okay. At the beach, or wherever the hell they are.
Mm-hmm.
In swimwear, outside, in the sun, What's better than touching grass? Touching sand,
What's even better than that? Touching boobies.
Yep. Even when you don't have to, like when they're just touching you.
That's right.
Number one, an aversion to realism and honest storytelling and characterization. No, that's you guys. That's you. Have you seen Concord? Have you seen Dustborn? Have you seen, what was that game, John?
Bloomin' Rage?
Bloomin' Rage.
Yeah. Oh, God.
There's not much realism in that, buddy.
Yeah.
Pure anachronism.
That's
and
right.
also men who think they're women and women who think they're men.
That's right.
But there we go.
Traveling pants.
Indeed. Anyway, number two, such limited interaction with actual non-related real women.
What? I don't know. What? Excuse me?
What are you on about? Crazy. Anyway, let's
along with the porn shop, of course, I also worked with a whole bunch of woke white women for nearly a decade in the doctor's office. And you know what? They all managed to come in every day trying to outdo each other.
Right. Yeah.
It wasn't just a frumpy, franny society.
No, yeah, I used to work in an office filled with sales girls.
Yeah.
And they're all social climbers.
Yeah.
And they're all competing all the time with each other on looks. But of course, typically as women, they're all going, "Oh, sweetie, you look fabulous. You look fabulous." I hate that bitch. Oh, it was so fucking awful. I hated it. It was one of the reasons that I left.
Yeah, and you know what? I didn't demand these things, but I did appreciate it. I suppose that makes me terrible because I was like, man, look at me surrounded by all these very attractive women, all yeah. So, Sean, how can You know, what are you doing working at a place like this? Like, what do you think? Take it in the view, you know, like.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Anyway, so the idea of non-related real women being inaccessible to based men, nah, it's not a thing. It's not a thing. It's not the way the world works. I don't even have to explain it. It's just not the way the world works. There you go. They simply don't know what they look like naturally when not glammed up. We're married. You think our wives wear makeup 24/7? Fuck yeah, now. These characters are literally scans of real actors. They're not unattractive women. But Erika Ishii,
yeah,
like that, she's not an attractive woman. Sorry, but she's just not. You know,
no.
I don't know what you could do
Variety
to
of
that
ways.
pace to turn it into like something that most men would find attractive.
The superficial aspect of her is the least of her unattractiveness, to be quite honest. You
That's
know?
true. Yeah, I mean, I don't go out of my way to find people and call them ugly. That's not what I'm
Right.
here to do at all.
But
she's done exactly what a lot of women who don't think they're pretty themselves do, and try to degrade themselves further with piercings, tats, and stupid haircuts.
Yeah, her darkness comes from the wellspring of her spirit. Like, that is where her ugliness resides, and it manifests at the surface. But no, she's terrible through and through.
And then, of course, there's the simple fact that if you go down here and you actually look at these women, right, they're much prettier than they are in the games. Like, you know, except Erika Ishii, of course. I mean, Atsu actually, I don't know. Actually, maybe Atsu is uglier than Erika Ishii. That's actually kind of hard to say. She just looks like a dude, you know.
Right.
Certainly, not Expedition. Certainly, Intergalactic chick is much prettier with softer features and less savage look in her eyes in real life. So they have actually been uglified demonstrably. You've destroyed your entire point by posting the picture at the bottom of your tweet, mate. Like, they have been uglified. Simply, they have. You look at, I can't think.
They are being exploited for reasons in the game, but then even when they go to the award shows and this and that, they are still inherently women. So even still, they will try to, you know, dress it up. So yeah, guess what? Your point fucking falls flat on its fucking face.
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah, it immediately does. It's ridiculous. I've got Stephanie Tyler Jones, of course, is the woman whose face was used for Mary Jane. Well, she was used to make Mary Jane originally in Spider-Man 1 and 2. But unfortunately, they have like nothing in common at all by the time of Spider-Man 2, which you can see just from here.
Right.
Like literally, like one of these things is not like the other. You know?
Oh, yeah.
And the funny thing about it, of course, all the time is that Mary Jane is a supermodel.
Right. That
She's
is
a
actually
model and an actress.
Right. That is actually what the character is supposed to be.
Designed to be, yeah.
Is an attractive woman, especially Mary Jane. She's not Mary Jowls, and so that's why that one perhaps gets under people's skin more so than anything, because it is completely undermining the sanctity of the character of the woman that is, you know, supposed to be on display and being represented through and through, and then you go and say no, that's terrible. She needs to be Mary Jowls.
And then, of course, you've got the sort of number one that we've all seen of this millions of times. I'm just trying to find a good comparison picture. This will do, I guess. Hold on. It would be K-Vess. Obviously. K-Vass, yeah. From Star Wars Outlaws, which is suddenly in the news again, thanks to Mauler.
Indeed.
We've got this, and you know, unfortunately, as it turns out, Humberly Gonzalez, she's actually a progressive, so that's annoying. But that doesn't change the fact that she's hot.
She's not an attractive lady. Yeah.
No, she's an attractive lady. And K-Vess, that's a man.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like it's based on the same person.
No, it doesn't. We know what they did with Ubisoft games, trying to make every character completely cute couple. Who's the guy? What they did, especially with KVS, was they tried to fuse all the races in the world into one.
Yeah. I mean, it
And
does
the
look.
funny thing is, nature, when and if that day does come in the future of the human race, that basically enough inbreeding has happened that I'm talking like 200, 300, 400 years from now, when maybe we will start to become all the same color. Maybe, don't know.
Can you go back to
nature will do a better job of it.
Can you go back to the photo for a second? I just want to. It reminds me of the '70s show. We got Kelso and Jackie here.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened? But yeah, that looks like Kelso and Jackie.
It does. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, she looks like Ashton Kutcher. Yeah.
What have they done? Damn,
what have they done? Damn, son. To be fair, Mila Kunis is still hotter than her.
Yeah.
But anyway, she's definitely a hot lady. It's a shame about the brain. But anyway, so apparently people don't know that they haven't apparently been uglified. I think we've just proven that several times. They're simply not glammed up. Wow. I never knew that when Humberly Gonzalez took her makeup off, she looked like that. You are a retard, buddy. You are fucking either a disingenuous prick or actual retard.
So is he suggesting she's completely reshapes the structure of her
nose?
You
take off your makeup and it's like pulling off a flesh mask, like Mission Impossible.
Yeah. Well, clearly, when women do their makeup, they are applying prosthesis to their face and
literal,
and
in the case of KVS, like chiseling bits off their face.
Right.
You know, just weird. But anyway, there you go. So apparently, yeah, Hollywood Outings Party's social media Instagram is a complete and total imbecilic take, but okay. So either there's a degree of social dysfunctionality or deep inexperience where snowflakes, that's not us, buddy, don't realize women look different when not fully glammed up. You've gone on for fucking hundreds of words just to be incredibly wrong and then prove how wrong you are at the bottom of your fucking ridiculously long post.
To be fair, I do believe that a lot of the woke tend to think that if the more they sermonize, the more it validates what they're saying, and also the more that if nothing else, you're just going to walk away, and so they can act like they've, it's kind of like the whole thing about playing chess with a chicken. It just knocks over all the pieces and shits on the board, and then preens around as though it's won. When you're just like, what the fuck am I even doing here?
Yeah. And the funny thing is that this is someone who basically identifies as mostly being on the side of people like us. It's just that you've like literally had a retarded take here, buddy. Like literally says, I say this as someone who supports hyper attractive characters or sexualization in games.
But do you?
Well, you see, the thing is though, what does he mean by that? Because that could mean a lot of things.
Right.
That could mean you play date everything.
Exactly.
But there you go. It says, let artists and creatives cook, but the artists and creatives are not the ones making the games, buddy. We know this. It's the activists with no talent. But okay, not every game has to be for every person. Yeah, but at least some should be for most people. At the moment, what we have is 0 games coming out of AAA that are for the overwhelming majority of people.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with cooking for the most part, but there are a lot of people who don't know what the fuck they're doing in the kitchen and they end up burning their recipes. So there is that. Yeah,
there are a lot of people who can't cook, especially when they spend all their time on Twitter making retarded takes. But there you go. So I don't know what this conversation dissolved into, but basically, there's one I said. We have wives, mate. We know what women look like. But there you go. I ain't reading all that. Someone said they aren't uglifying women, guys. Wow. That is
Concord immediately just like, oh god.
Oh, dude. What is that first one? Is that Leslie Jones? Sorry.
Oh, this is terrible.
Or Frank Bruno. It's hard to tell.
This is
ugly.
What the?
What is that? still pretty ugly. Man jaw.
Yeah, that's Mary Giles.
That's just demonic possession.
I believe that's supposed to be.
So's that.
Yeah. That was one of the Mortal
yeah.
Kombat chicks. Oh no, that's Mary
Hideous.
Giles. I think that. Oh, right, the one up top. That's the Jean Grey. That's the method Jean Grey.
Oh, is that
That's right.
Frumpy Jean Grey? Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've got a piercing through the bridge of your nose.
Yeah, that's
You know.
Marathon. Of course, we got Tosh from
Tosh,
Drag
yeah.
Queen Age.
Legendary self-destruction of BioWare there. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it looks like it's already been hit in the face by someone from Mortal Kombat.
I think that's supposed to be from that game, Fair Game. I think.
Oh fuck me, that shit. Yeah,
Could be wrong.
Then you've got Ugly Fable. Then you've got Unknown 9 or Unplayed 9. Then you've got I think Ugly Lara, and then you've got Dustborn, and then I'm not sure who this is.
That's Resty Crusher, isn't it?
yeah. That's the man. So I don't know what you're talking about there. What is this? Is that female Joker?
What is this?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's clearly
Then the only thing bigger than the Joker crashing out is the female version, apparently. What a surprise.
What's his name? Avocado.
Yeah, we've got Aloy there from the malification of Aloy.
Yeah.
They've got Ugly Siri. Then you've got
dude.
You've got Rihanna's twin brother.
Yeah, as we're pointing out, Ugly Siri. There was an article. Dr. Disaster covered it the other day.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, about how they were saying that it was minimal. You know, there was minimal adjustment. It's like, but what you're saying is that they made an adjustment. You know, and I'm paraphrasing. I would definitely say go watch his.
I think I have seen his video on it actually.
But yeah, The Gamer, if I remember correctly, was the publication that put out the article, and it was like a year ago, and so they've now gone and changed the byline heading to make it seem as though that they weren't trying to cover for it. But yeah.
It's not great, is it? They all look absolutely rotten to the core. And then, of course, in the bottom right here, you've got, I don't know, fucking Short Round or whatever. But there you go. Here are the 72 virgins that all of the terrorists don't realize is actually what's waiting for them when they get to hell. So there we go. And that's that, you know. Every time I hear someone speak on behalf of real women, maidens I've rescued on the internet, rescued maidens that rewarded me with sex, literal zero.
That's right. Keep trying, White Knight.
White knighting, baby. It's never a good look. So there you go. That's it. That's what's going on lately. It's been very funny to watch as everyone crashes out and tries to cope with the fact that Smash JT has made really some just very solid points about what is happening in gaming, but by doing it in the ultimate troll post way, I might even get on it myself. You know, I've kind of been thinking, hey, I could take all the ugly women and turn them into pretty women. You know, I could definitely do that. But there we go.
You know who else has some solid points? Laura Croft.
Lara.
I know.
Every time. Anyway, so there you go. That's it. And I've just been having a great time with that because the funniest thing is that there is no argument for it. It's just blatantly obvious that, like, that is happening. It is deliberate. It's done out of jealousy and activism and all the things that make people in the real world hate your guts. So there you go. That's that. Sardoc's back one more time for another £2. Says, and thank you very much. The only way to respond to most of this stuff, you know, is literally to. It's the fact that they all sell it out as well, like immediately. Have you seen Amy Schumer this week?
Do you mean on her Ozempic tour?
Yeah, she's been on Ozempic and she's lost a load of weight and she's back to being skinny now.
Yeah, she
and,
did everything she could to try to scrub her internet past away.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is a bitch who has argued the toss about, body positivity and fucking climate change and all this rubbish. And now that she doesn't look like a pig anymore, she's decided that she's going to divorce her chef husband.
Yeah, imagine
because
that.
I guess there's no reason to have a chef for a husband if you can't eat like a fucking pig anymore. So there's that. Every time she's just
finding herself, Will.
Pay attention to the actions of these mad people, because every one of them is a size queen who says 6 foot, 6 figures, 6-pack, and every one of them, given the opportunity to stop being fat, will take it. Yep. Every time. Yep. This is why you're looking at Lizzo right now, who looks like she's dropped a couple of cows already.
Yeah, and it is kind of interesting how all of these women seem to have found a way to get in shape in just the last few years that Ozempic has become available
and mainstream and widely known about. Yeah, well, I mean, let's have another look. It is true, because the funny thing is they sit and they rage and they screech and they bitch about body positivity and all of that crap. That's what they do. But then the absolute second they have a way out of their own lack of fucking ability to control their behavior, and they have an easy way out, they all fucking take it every single time. I mean, look at this, right? This is not like a shining example of what I was talking about, but it is still an example, and that would be Lizzo in 2025. Now, she's not skinny,
no,
right? Definitely not. But that's Lizzo now.
Yeah.
Compared to before.
Right.
She is halved in size.
Yeah.
Like on a 2D plane, which means she's more than halved, or she's less than half what she was in a 3D
She
plane.
looks like a completely different person.
An entirely different person, yeah.
Yeah.
And she looks pleased as fucking punch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where's all that screeching and reeing? It's natural. It's not because I'm a lazy
healthy at any size.
I'm big boned. Yeah. Okay. It turns out they're size queens for themselves as well. It's just less is more, apparently. There we go. St. Hugo has gifted a membership. Thank you. That's one more for the Griff Force. Right, baby. The Princess's Griff Force.
Body positivity for the peasants, Ozempic for the oligarchs, I guess.
That is, yeah. I mean, it's the same exact hypocrisy as someone like Hassan Piker going on about communism and socialism while himself being a complete and total fucking sellout and being a rich trust fund nepo baby who, you know. But there you go. That's it. That's where we're at. I'm going to add the search so I can put it into the bar. Where are we? There you are. We're on 9. We will eventually get there. It's December's going to be brutal. I got a horrible feeling. But there we go. Anyway, if I disappear by January,
long December. It'll be a long December.
That's right. But there we go. Anyway, get that shit off my screen. Let's talk about another black lady who has been an incredible pain in the ass when it comes to woke bull crap and has suddenly found out the hard way what happens when you fuck around and find out. And you are no longer the icon of fucking progressivism that you once were. It's Amandla Stenberg, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Acolyte. It's the stupid bitch with the stupid troll post. It's that dance video ho. She's been attacked by progressive activists for stealing roles from darker-skinned black women.
That's right. That's right.
You will never be enough.
It's never good enough, and you're this close to white passing because, well, your dad's
half Jewish.
Yeah,
she's half white Jewish.
Yeah, and her dad, like from isn't he a Dutch or some shit like that, or Norwegian?
Right?
Yeah.
Do you know the funny thing, right? Again, before we get into this, I just made reference to the idea that one day, eventually, in the far future, most people will accept that human beings will emerge as one color, right, or a much narrower variation of shades, right? Will all be some kind of coffee-ish color, right? Which
Ethically
is
beige.
Fine by me, I guess, if that's what happens. It's speculative. No one really knows for sure, but I guess most people would assume that eventually, if we were ever able to get rid of all the politicization of such obvious, basic, inalienable facts like color, and just all get along, then eventually a lot of babies would be born much closer in color to each other, and so on and so on.
Right.
This is the color we're talking about.
Right.
This
Here's
is
the irony too.
One of the shades, you know, of that she is a result of anti-racism in practice.
Right.
As are my kids, you know.
Right. And here's the interesting thing about that too, is the more that we approach the ethically beige society, the more and more that physical traits are actually going to be focused on, because you won't have like the broad course adjustments to just sit here and say, oh,
You won't be able to
clearly,
say, oh, you're brown, you're white, yeah.
Right. So they'll be like, oh, you know that person with like the really high cheekbones, and it'll all become all about your features.
It will, yeah. You're right.
Extremely.
It's once again, it's the old put a dot on a piece of paper thing. You got like 10 sheets of A4. You put a dot on one of them, your eye will go straight to the dot every single time, because all the rest are just fungibles, you know.
Exactly.
So you're right, yeah. As we become more homogenous, we eventually will focus more on the actual defining characteristics of the face and the body, which is fine. I don't care. But all your Ozempic hoes better watch out, you know. Anyway, regardless, you know, like I've said before, that I don't actually think Amandla Stenberg is an unattractive woman. I think she's actually fairly pretty. She certainly has a nice body. That is the worst haircut I've ever seen, though.
Oh yeah. This is Rick James territory, and it,
yeah.
And to his credit, he was at least coked out of his gourd.
True story. Well, we can't speak for her. No, we don't know.
True enough.
She is, of course, the daughter of a lawyer, and you know, I think. Right. I can't remember, but I mean, you don't get the name Stenberg from Africa, you know. That much we can certainly say. But you know, and it's funny too, because by and large, interracial breeding creates pretty people. It does. The nature just favors the dominant genes of both. The immunities are stronger as well. It's the reason why people are almost always attracted to people who are different from them in every way, physically.
Yeah, it's something that I've always said. It's like the further you spread the seed, the stronger the specimen.
It's a true story. It's scientifically valid too. Like, you will have like my kids, because I'm with a woman from the opposite side of the planet, will have strengths that neither of us have, or both our strengths and less of our weaknesses. You know,
yeah,
and that's certainly true. To look at them, you know, they are very pretty kids. Certainly better looking than I was as a baby, and according to my wife, better looking than she was as a baby. But there's almost no record of that because she grew up in the third world, you know, 30 years ago. So there's that. But anyway, regardless of all the positive things I'm saying, and the point I'm trying to make about the homogenization of human beings and how that's not necessarily a bad thing if you fall in love and have babies, and in doing so prove that racism is bullshit, you know. And then as a result of that, prove that the anti-racists are racists. We will see some grade A racism from the anti-racists right here, as they decided to turn on her for years now. They literally a year and change. They have been, save the Acolyte, bring it back.
Shit, they were just saying that just 3 weeks ago.
Maybe cast it with a Nigerian woman because this one's too white.
Right.
But anyway, Hollywood is full of irony, but few moments capture it, quite like the backlash against Amandla. I hate having to say that. Just call her Amanda. What is wrong with you? Stenberg by Progress. That's the black part of her name, by the way.
Right.
Like everything else about her name is white. That one bit there, the L, is the black part. by progressive activists now exploding across social media. For years, Amandla has positioned herself as one of Hollywood's loudest progressive voices, attacking conservatives, lecturing audiences about identity politics, and promoting herself as a champion for marginalized groups that don't exist, at least not the ones they talk about anyway, particularly in franchises like Star Wars, where nobody was marginalized and everybody was welcome, and it was the most popular franchise in all of humanity's history. But now, the very activists she catered to are the ones coming after her, and they're coming hard.
Oh, crazy.
That's an interesting take there, buddy.
They are getting off on their hate boners, is what
they are. They're definitely. Yeah. So this has been going on for months, but it all came to a head after Stenberg deleted her Instagram account. This was discovered the other day. I can't remember who discovered it. I think it was from the circles that I'm aware of. I think it was either Drunk 3PO or one of the Geeks and Gamers guys. Anyway,
right.
We discovered not long after, Ugly Laura here decided to have a go at fans and YouTubers and called us all fascists, which is absurd, by the way. Suddenly everyone started looking into the Acolyte again and discovered, she's deleted her Instagram account. Writers activists launched a prolonged campaign against her for allegedly stealing roles from dark-skinned black women. Oh, it's woke on woke crime, everybody. Yeah.
You love to see it. You knew it was unavoidable, because it's never good enough.
Whenever you make a deal with the devil, eventually he comes for his dues. And there we go. It's from Steph. She wrote this, right? Lays out. I guess Steph did comment on it then. That's cool. But I saw definitely either Drunk 3PO or someone else comment on it, or Josiah or someone like that. But as the YouTube channel My Nerdy Home lays out, this wasn't a sudden flare-up. According to host Stephanie, this backlash has been building for months. She connects the timeline bluntly, the colorism criticism, the casting controversy, the non-stop TikTok call-outs, and it's possible that is what ran her off social media, not Star Wars fans, not conservative critics, her own ideological sphere. You fucking love it. Let's get some subs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, that's
anyway,
yes.
So she released a lengthy TikTok addressing accusations that she steals roles from dark-skinned actresses. Shall we watch?
Just want to take this.
Whoa, let's sort out the sound here. I've got it coming through the speakers instead of the fucking headset, like a bonehead. It's 4 minutes long though, so I don't think we'll watch all of it. But let's give her a go. Oh, no, it won't load, of course, because of course. It's the embedded X player, which is completely fucking useless. So
just want to take this moment to fully address in video format this perception that exists of me that I steal roles from dark-skinned women. I've spoken about it a lot already, but mostly in print interviews. And the realization that I should have come to a lot more quickly was that nobody's trying to read all that.
God, I hate listening to her talk. She sounds like I've got her on 1.25 speed.
Ever. So I'm hoping that with this, at least a feeling of acknowledgement can be achieved. I've been through a lot of shit, y'all. Like this year.
What the fuck are you talking about? You are a trust fund kid.
It was mostly defined for me, honestly, by contending with what it felt like to receive racist death threats. Just for example.
Where?
Amanda, all right. Amandla, I got good news for you, if nothing else. Just go to the mirror, or you can just, take your phone and just turn it down a bit. You still have a good rack.
Still got a nice rack.
That's right.
No question
so
there.
It'll all be okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Be fine.
That's it.
Excellent titties.
Yeah. All she has to do now is switch sides and start dressing like a woman instead of a fucking crazy person, and she'll get work.
That's right.
Existing in the Star Wars universe, and that was a really difficult thing for me to see where this stems from and provide some clarification there. Really, it goes back to my work in The Hate You Give. I think most people online have seen an image of me next to this book cover, and
that's why. By the way, that book is a wretched abomination that should be burned. But The Hate You Give.
And you.
And now the
Not
hate
even a
that you
word.
receive. Coexist, everyone.
Never ends, does it? Hey, everybody, racism bad. Let's stop racism. By the way, let's write books about white people being horrible.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
right.
right,
That's right.
yeah.
Let's end racism by projecting
By
more
killing-
racism.
Yeah. Fucking idiots. Anyway, so the obvious crux of it comes from the fact here that the book cover woman is blacker than she is. Oh my god, that is absolutely outrageous. Oh wait, no, it makes no fucking difference. It's not like they cast fucking, I don't know, Ariana Grande to play this character, you know, the new super white skinny blonde Ariana Grande, you know,
right? Or fucking Beyonce, you know, like she's clearly a white blonde woman now. So yeah, I thought they were body positive. I thought they accepted anybody. You know,
no, mate. We just saw that with Lizzo
that's right.
and
That's
Amy
right.
Schumer. There
That's
is not a point. There's no point that they won't make, that they won't abandon completely the second they don't have to live as a victim of it any longer.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Pettiness and virtue signaling, not principles and values. That's
Exactly.
right.
That's right. It's whiny bullshit and virtue signaling for points on the internet, all of which can easily be abandoned the minute that you have either
leaning
the money,
to whatever is convenient in the
turn
moment.
yourself into what you want to be instead of what you actually are.
That's
yes. Which, of course, once again, is not the answer either. You should do things the right way. You know, I'm not pumping myself with Ozempic and I'm on a diet right now and I'm dropping weight, but I'm doing it by, you know, eating less and cutting things out like bread and beer to look a bit better for Christmas, you know. And that's the way you should do it. Get some exercise and fucking stop eating.
Avoid some sugars and some starches in your diet that aren't necessary. You know,
have a bit of a fast. Couldn't hurt. You know?
Drinking black coffee, don't have any honey or anything like that.
And I'm on like the gentlest diet you could ever be on at the moment because I'm still eating everything I like. I'm just eating a little less of it.
Right.
That's it. You know, just literally, there is no mystery guide to losing weight. You just literally go, how many calories are in? Holy shit. Okay, well, I'm going to eat less of that then.
Right. And maybe be a little bit more active.
That's it. Move around a bit more and intake less calories than you need to burn. And you will lose weight.
Or, you know, get yourself needled and use, you know, high-end pharmaceuticals and just, you know,
end up looking like a fish. Yeah.
Right. Or a lollipop. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, she says, I just want to take this moment to fully address in video format the perception that exists in me that I still rose from dark-skinned women, and she's slowly turning into Eric Cartman. But yeah, this year was mostly defined for me by contending with what it felt like to receive racist death threats. Shut up, Kyle, you Jew.
Right.
Just for existing in the Star Wars universe. You don't exist in the Star Wars universe. Nobody exists in the Star Wars universe. The Star Wars universe is not real.
It does not exist.
Fucking idiot. The line about just existing in Star Wars is where the irony kicks into overdrive, because not long ago, Amandla wasn't just existing. She was releasing a diss track mocking Star Wars fans. It was the diss track against whatever. That for some reason got cut off there. Yet when the criticism arrives from black activists, suddenly she once again falls back on supposed racism from the Star Wars universe. She is she's not quite getting the point here, isn't she? What she should do right now is go, well, I've just realized that I've been backing the wrong horse and the actual racists were on this side. Maybe those Trump guys have got a point.
It does, you know, it is one of those things where it's like you cultivate this madness, you reap what you sow, as they say, you know.
Yeah. Sow the wind, reap the whirlwind.
That's right.
Yeah. Her mother is black, you know. That is definitely true. She's I don't know where she's from originally, but from somewhere anyway. As for her dad is a very, 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 very white man. white that you will see pictures of him on the internet wearing tweed.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't get much whiter than that, buddy. That's as white as it
It's like some, if I remember
Looking like
correctly, like I
college
say, I think
student.
he's either Dutch or Norwegian, and he's like an investment banker or some shit.
Yeah. Apparently he's Swedish.
Yeah. Okay.
Apparently, yeah. And he, I'm not really sure what he does. I think he was a lawyer or something. Well, I don't know. Whatever it is, he probably don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. He was. Oh no, wait. No, he's a producer.
Oh well. Convenient that she was able to get roles in movies.
Career as an entrepreneur, and now a producer.
Yeah, it's kind of like
no. Apparently, he's Danish American, but it's
I knew it began with a D, not Dutch. Danish.
I knew it didn't look right when I saw the writing, and because it didn't look like Swedish, it looked like one of the others. But there you go. Anyway, so yeah, it's just beautiful that she's getting wrecked by the left and still blaming Star Wars fans. Congrats. It's an attempt to reframe the real conflict into something more comfortable, blaming conservative fandoms rather than reckoning with her own progressive base.
Yeah,
it's true.
I mean, it's either one of two things. It's either some people never learn, or she's like, if I just bend the knee harder, maybe bend both knees, get down on all fucking fours, and just like, you know, suck off these people that are, you know, just demanding of me to be, you know, their puppet. Maybe they'll stop kicking me about, and then instead they'll just shove their hand up my ass and gesticulate me around, and I can be their mouthpiece again.
There you go. Indeed. So there you go. It says here that these are some of the comments that she received from TikTok creators. Girl, you are a biracial girl who stole representation from Nigerian Americans.
Nigerian Americans.
I'm never going to forgive you. What?
Yeah. I was trying to drink my coffee. I was almost.
You didn't expect me to suddenly channel my inner Shaniqua.
Right. No, it's all good though.
It's all good in the hood, right? Okay. I am never going to forgive you for taking away representation from Nigerians. And why is she auditioning for the role of a character that is a dark-skinned woman? I don't know. Why do you have a non-binary tranoid playing straight female roles?
Right.
You know?
Right.
This all revolves around Amandla's lead role in the coming adaptation of Children of Blood and Bone. The book, is that the name of the book with with the hate you give? I don't know. The book's descriptions of Princess Amari are clear. Fingers light against my dark copper skin and oak brown skin.
Oh, so now we're concerned about how things are mentioned. Hold on, what's this about? Snape in Harry Potter? What now?
Yeah, I'm literally already bringing up an image of it. You went straight to the same spot I did, man. Exactly. Man, you are a black guy stealing a role from light-skinned actors. There you go.
Right.
There you go. Activists argue that casting
only one way around.
It's just there's so many ways to felt the left, you know. So many ways just to turn around and the number one has to be the abject hypocrisy, the daily basis of hypocrisy. Turning on your own fucking ideologies, turning on everything and just saying, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, but then I'm gonna do the opposite.
The only thing that they have consistency in is being inconsistent and venomous and biting the very they are
wrong as well.
Yeah, they are a pit of fucking vipers, you know.
Definitely.
And they're all venomous, and they'll just like, fuck you. When the time is right and I need to, I'm gonna fucking eat your ass, you know. But this is the thing that I always say is I would much rather deal with people that I know outright you know, don't agree with me and are at least upfront about where our boundaries lie than people who sit here and try to gaslight me and tell me how wonderful I am, and then as soon as I go out of the room talk about how they can't wait to fucking, like, you know, like unseat me and do all this kind of bullshit. and yeah, because at least I know where I stand with people that actually, tell me directly what, like, you fuck with me, we're gonna have problems. It's like, all right, cool, I get that, I understand. But
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, and by the way, for those wondering in the chat, she has had them out before.
Yeah,
it's not hard to find. She's done it a couple of times actually, and they are pretty good, pretty great actually. So there we go. Activists argue that casting a light-skinned biracial actress undermines the book's central themes on colorism, a criticism that's made more pointed because Amandla has spent years condemning colorism itself. Oh no! James OP says you're eating ass again. Well, maybe. And have we picked up any supers in the last? No, bloody hell. Oh well, help us out, guys. Fill the bars. Anyway, this is why Stephanie, I don't know why she does that, and a massive swarm of commentators believe Amandla's Instagram vanished, not because of the Acolyte, but because the people she aligned with turned their standards against her. I 1,000,000% believe that.
Yeah.
No one cares about the Acolyte.
Although I wouldn't necessarily call them standards, they're more sentimentalities, because it's all about the vibes, the feels, because it standards implies that there's actually some level of objectivity, and there is no objectivity amongst them.
Well, it's more mood swings, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So then there's the Black Panther flashback. Years ago, Amandla famously turned down a role in Black Panther because she believed a lighter complexion would disrespect the movie's themes. Oh.
Well.
That's insane. But I mean, yeah. The thing is, it's very important to remember Wakanda doesn't exist either.
Right.
Regardless of how many leftists actually think it's a real country, and there are a lot of them.
Which is, that's absolutely that is so hilarious. And if they were, they are what we call a technocratic ethno-state.
Yes, they are indeed. They are the absolute antithesis of progressivism.
Right.
Obsessed with their tradition to the point of locking down to keep it pure. They are effectively North Korea. Just black.
Yeah. Orange Man bad, but Wakanda forever. Okay, I see it.
Right.
All the sense. All the sense.
I mean, who's obsessed with skin color?
Right. Which is what racism is, by the way. Treating people differently based on the color of their skin. Right. One way or the other. Could be it could be for better or for worse.
That's
right. If you judge people and act differently towards them based on the color of their skin, that is racism. Yeah. That's it. And it doesn't apply to just one or two races, regardless of whatever hierarchy the left may have constructed. It's being ripped to shreds at the moment anyway. It goes in all directions.
Yeah. And that's why
they're being racist to Amandla Stenberg right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is why, if someone goes and says, John, you're sexist, will be like, well, yeah, I do give women preference in certain areas because,
I hold doors for women.
Yeah, they're women, and I try to be considerate. And so, I do. Yeah,
I carry things for my wife.
Kind of chivalrous in that regard. I just go and I'll put up with some bullshit. And I'll just
women
not even say anything
women
about
have a
it.
lot of physiological problems that men don't have. And when those rear their ugly heads, I feel as a man, it's my responsibility to try and lighten the load of them.
Yeah, yeah,
that's good chivalry.
Yeah, and sometimes that even just takes the form of it's like I could sit here and I could try to have a conversation about this, or I can just get through my day and not fucking have a whole bunch of pointless fucking problems.
And then, part of chivalry is learning to shut up too. It's true. It is. It fucking is. I learned that the hard way.
Yes.
Anyway, as she told Dazed in 2018, I feel like it just would have been the franchise went on to make over $1 billion. Yeah, the first one. The franchise made over $1 billion. Yeah, the two movies combined. Yeah. Now, as activists accuse her of taking roles intended for dark-skinned characters, a decision to reject Marvel on ideological grounds sounds less like principle and more like a strategic misfire. She voluntarily stepped away from $1 billion cultural juggernaut, for a virtue signal, only to face harsher scrutiny later from the same movement she aimed to appease. It's always the way.
It's almost as if you have to make decisions for yourself and not to try to be a people pleaser.
There you go. The Acolyte connection and the convenient deflection, Amandla attempted to turn her current controversy into yet another Acolyte narrative, bringing up old claims about racist harassment from Star Wars fans, but the harassment she is taking does not match the volume, consistency, or timeline of the colorism backlash. Well, of course not. And that's quite simple, really. We all said this show sucks, and she's a dumbass. No one had to go at her for being black. No one cared. We were all rolling our eyes, but we're just used to that shit by now. And now that the Acolyte is gone, the only thing that anyone says about Amandla Stenberg on our side of the fence is nice tits.
Yeah, she does have some very, very.
She's got great tits.
Nice. Yeah, fantastic, fantastic,
very good tits.
Almost enough to the point where it's like, like I could put up with her and to
you can fix her.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say that, but I can put up with her as long as I can turn the volume down.
Turn the volume down. Yeah, okay. The attacks on her casting have been trending for months, long after the Acolyte faded from public conversation. In short, this isn't a Star Wars problem; it's a progressive activist problem. Of course, it is. Of course it is.
And I still stand by the fact, too, that when the Acolyte came out, everybody was talking about how terrible it was. And all I kept saying was, I'm laughing my ass off, guys. I don't know. I'd already given up on I'd already given up on Star Wars at that point in time, though. So that's where I think everybody else was like, this thing that they really cared about.
There were an annoying amount of people who thought it might save Star Wars, on our side. And I was like, and then we saw the poster for it.
Right. And I'd already given up. I had long since given up on Star Wars to the point to where I was just like, you know what? I'll see if there's anything that I can net out of this. And it all, and it was so
I think for a lot of people, the Acolyte was the sort of final humiliation of the brand that now no one cares. Like now it's dead.
Yeah.
Like now it's not even worth getting angry anymore.
No. It was some of the funniest unintentional comedy I've seen in years. I'm not going to say the best, but
with the benefit of distance from it, with the benefit of hindsight and distance from it now, the power of one, too many, or in my case, man,
that's right.
is a source of laughter, not a source of sort of a stabbing pain in my face from cringing.
Gay space lesbians is fucking lesbian witches is absolutely hilarious. And I know there's like, why are you saying gay lesbian? Because they are gay lesbians. It's one thing to be a lesbian, but those are gay lesbian space witches.
Indeed. So there we go. Let's blitz through some topics then and get on, because we've got to do a ranking at the end of this for everybody. Guys, if you would be so kind, please fill up the bars. We are not psychic, but we do take bribes. We'd like to hear what you think about stuff too.
That's right.
So let's move on to this. Where Winds Meet, that game that came out that's supposedly free to play, but also has $42,000 ships for sale in it, or at least one of them anyway. Regardless of all that, it's free. And so it has reached 9 million players in 2 weeks.
It's almost as if the higher the cost, the smaller your user base.
Yeah, well, I mean that's literally pricing people out. Yeah. But it is. I've got it obviously, but I haven't touched it yet. I don't really know much about it apart from that it is making a lot of noise.
I installed it on my Steam Deck, and it's
yet another.
And it is not
free game.
It is not Steam Deck friendly. It looked like a slideshow, and so then I installed it on my PS5. And it does play on my PS5, and thankfully you don't have to have PlayStation Network to make it run. But here's the thing about it: it is a mile wide and an inch deep.
Yeah, I got that vibe. I also heard that they were going communist with the leveling too. Like you're not allowed to level more than 10 levels in a day or something like that. To make it fair for everyone.
Right. Well, there's that aspect too, and because since it is a free to play they don't want you to just play through and get done. They want you to stay
Get addicted,
on
of
the
course,
on the hamster wheel. So
yeah. I don't have time to sink into a live service right now, so I'm not playing.
It's kind of game that it's like if you're trying to save money and you want something that's kind of like, you know, it's
Something
got
to
some
play.
Twitch factor and this and that, sure. But if you're looking for something substantial, it is
Just get
not.
Expedition 33. Yeah.
Right.
There you go. Where Winds Meet has reached a huge milestone, though. 9 million players in 2 weeks since launch. The free-to-play RPG from Everstone Studios with NetEase Games was expected to do well at launch after Where Winds Meet managed to surpass 10 million pre-registrations, hitting the final community goal ahead of the title's launch. Now the devs have revealed the game only took 14 days to reach a new milestone. The problem is I wonder if the game industry will learn the wrong lessons from this and start crowbarring in free-to-play mechanics.
Of course.
Games. I mean, it's bad enough you already get AAA games with microtransactions.
Right. Well, I was going to say watch for this to be the hybrid model for stuff like, how many supposedly successful games, so and so many players. So they have tried aspects of this in terms of utilizing Game Pass, but I do think that you are going to start seeing a lot more. Here's the free section of the game, because there's even a Hitman game, Worldwide Assassin or whatever the fuck, and
World of Assassination.
World of Assassination. They are doing that right now, actually, where they have the free part of the game, but then you can pay like $30 and it gets you like a little bit more of a sliver, and you can pay $70. But if you want the full game, you have to pay like $100.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's just
the Nintendo model. Yeah,
right. And so I think, unfortunately, we're going to see aspects like that, so they can inflate those player numbers by saying, "Oh, we've had this many people actually playing the game," and then still try to have some kind of monetization method. So yeah. Unfortunately, I think that's what's going to happen here.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Regardless, I'm sort of passively curious about it. It's got an all-time peak of 251,000 on Steam. But yeah, a lot of people don't have what it takes to run it, so more people are picking it up on consoles, as you just proved. So there we go. It's definitely picked up a lot on PlayStation 5, and there's no mobile release yet, but pre-registrations are happening.
Yeah, but to be fair, there's not really much that a PS5 is good for, other than it's some game that is absolutely free that has issues on other systems. So
there you go. Apparently, it features wuxia style traversal, scale rooftops, glide through the air, or use fast travel to navigate between regions swiftly. So basically, Breath of the Wild.
Right.
Okay. Or Pal World. There are also options for combat, including melee, ranged, and stealth play styles with weapons such as sword, spears, dual blades, rope darts, bows, fans, and umbrellas. The game features over 20 unique regions with diverse characters, authentic activities, and ancient seas, forgotten tombs, and much more.
It's got quick time elements. It's just it's like you say, it's a mile wide and an inch deep.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, some people like that because it's something they just play passively while they're listening to a podcast.
Right. And so, that's the thing. If you're looking for something that just is there, that you're
something to
for
do,
the Twitch value of it, and you don't really want to be too overtly invested into it or anything like that. Yeah, I'm not saying that it doesn't have its place, because it does, at least scratch that itch, I suppose. But good God, it is mind-numbing. And then when you try to leave the game, finding the fucking exit button, oh Jesus, the menus. It doesn't let you out. It was infuriating.
It's like trying to escape Matrix.
It was 3 a.m. and I was like, I've got shit to do in the morning.
I know, I quit this fucking game.
Get the fuck out of here.
Do that, John.
Control Alt Delete or something.
Yeah, but it does have a really nice character editor. So it's got pluses and minuses like anything, but it's free, so I can't be too mean towards it. But and evidently because it also incorporates aspects of ChatGPT, you can get the game to play itself effectively, by telling it, you put things in parentheses, says the correct answer, and then it'll interpret it as like, oh, well, here's your reward for saying the correct answer, without actually figuring out the riddles. And shit.
Fuck this game. I don't care about it anymore. Let's just move on. Here's another thing we can talk about quickly. The Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer is now already 2 years old. The original reveal trailer. That's how long ago we saw the first original trailer. That was, you know, the one with the bitch twerking on top of the car.
Yeah, with Tom Petty playing in the background.
Yeah.
That's right.
GTA 6 has the eyes of the world on it, from players to developers to publishers. It's the biggest video game ever, and there's no doubt about this. It's been 2 years since Rockstar Games dropped a sacred piece of history on our laps with GTA 6 reveal trailer. Sacred piece of history? What the fuck?
Okay, now. All right. Who is this that's fighting really pretentious crows? Who wrote this? Who wrote this?
Andrew Heighton. I've seen this guy a few times. That is some sycophancy right there. Oh my god. I genuinely am sick of this. Not the wait for the game, but the amount of people that are just glazing it like it's the second coming of fucking Christ or something.
Right.
Like, genuinely, calm down. It's a fucking game, and it's not out for a year.
Yeah.
Right?
At the earliest.
Yeah, stop being a rusty anchor.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Exactly. The rusty anchor. Yeah. There's every chance Rockstar Games was going to drop GTA 6's first trailer without warning. However, a leak beforehand forced their hand, and they revealed the company's trailer's date in advance. Vice City's never looked better than it did in trailer 1, blah, blah, blah. Lucy and Jason, blah, blah, blah. Trailer 2 is shadow drop, but it's been 2 years since the record-breaking first trailer, and it's incredible how little has been shown from the full game since, such as any discernible official gameplay footage, not the leaks. We saw the leaks, obviously. It became the #1 YouTube trailer of all time, and it's been 2 years, and we still don't have it.
Yeah, well, you know. And that's probably part of the reason for that is because it works for them to be superficial, because you simps like this Andrew
continue
right
to
here.
fucking blame. Yeah.
Right.
Act like there's no reason to be at all
concerned about anything. Yeah.
Anything with any scrutiny or anything at all. It's just gimme. I need it. It's gonna be the best thing.
And then when assholes like me go and say, would you like to talk about some evidence that I've brought with me? Here are some receipts on the last 5 to 6 years of development that might affect how good this game could be. Or you could just sit here and just talk about this fucking trailer and how it's just like, oh, I can't wait.
Yep. There you go.
Mad.
But there we go. Anyway, now of course we come to this. Jesus Christ. We can move on from GTA 6.
Indeed.
Let's just
there's more than enough time to get into this. We got a whole year of
at least a year
at least
to get annoyed by people glazing that fucking game.
Right.
Anyway, in the meantime, we can talk about another freak show. Sorry, guys. Ariana Grande fires back at fans as internet memes fixate on her health and appearance. We are definitely guilty of this. We've been calling her Anorexia Grande for a while.
What?
Yeah.
I'm doing my part.
The thing is that she does look like she's dying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, this is like Auschwitz tits, as you say, or as I like, you know, Holocaust porn, you know?
Auschwitz. Yeah.
Yes.
The trilogy. She doesn't look well.
No.
She just doesn't. She doesn't look well. You can see her shoulder bones.
Right.
You know, I thought we were past all this size 0 nonsense from before, but no, this is -2 or 3 or 4. But anyway, the renewed attention from the press tour prompted Grande to reshare a past message addressing commentary about her appearance without this directly responding to any specific post or meme. She chose to reshare an earlier clip from a previous interview where we see this apparently.
You know, I've been kind of doing this in front of the public and kind of
once again, near tears.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of been, a specimen in a petri dish really since I was 16 or 17, so I have.
I
That's
do
definitely-
feel for you in that sense.
Yeah, that's
the
definitely true, yeah.
Schneidering was probably very traumatic for you, and I
can imagine that that's probably got a lot to do with it. Anorexia does flare up massively in people who've been SA victims, so.
Right.
But we did go through a lot of the clips of
into that.
Yeah, deep enough that the fucking stream got demonetized. So fair enough. I'm not going to argue with that one. I'll just unlist it and move on.
Heard it all. I've heard every version of it, of what's wrong with me, and then you fix it, and then it's wrong for different.
By the way, this show that they're on is called Wee Wee Baguette.
Yes, bread.
I don't know. I don't know.
Tiny bread.
And then, but that's
No, Wee Wee is yes.
I know,
but there we go.
Everything from even just
maybe
simple
yes
stereotypes,
bread is what she needs to
appearance,
say, because as much as we were just talking about trying to avoid starches and
everything
sugars,
from, even just
get this
simple
girl a
stereotypes,
sandwich.
your appearance, that you're young and you're hearing all kinds of things. It's hard to protect yourself from that noise, and I think.
Oh God, she's not saying anything, man. Fuck this.
No.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't change the fact. Well, what's this?
Hi everyone.
Oh God, she's so.
Oh
tiny.
wow, she looks even worse.
Yeah.
I have made my coffee. I'm on my way to work soon.
She's done her lips too. She's got puffed up cake lips.
And I don't do this often. I don't like it. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it and I don't like it, but I just wanted to address your concerns about my body and talk a little bit about what it means to be
Eat some
a person
collagen.
with a body and to be seen and to be paid such close attention to. I think we should be gentler and less comfortable commenting on people's bodies, no matter what. If you think you're saying something good or well-intentioned, whatever it is, healthy, unhealthy, big, small, this, that, sexy, not sexy. I don't.
Wow, she's changed. She really has changed. I remember when she was just a dirty little whore. I actually prefer it. She had some meat on her then. Not much, but some. But there you go. It's what happens. It's unfortunate, but it's not even like not even that easy to take the piss out of, really. But the reality is she's a stupid young girl who needs to realize that she needs a fucking sandwich.
Right.
Start eating pizza for breakfast, big time. She's got to gain that weight back. Anyway, there we go.
She needs some collagen, some cholesterol, and some protein whey mixed in with that coffee. Some MCT oil. Amongst other things. Yeah, but because this reminds me of the story of Little Red Riding Hood. This one's too hard. This one's too soft. This one's just right. It's like you're too fat. You're too skinny. You need to actually balance in all things is important. I don't know what's your takeaway on this, Rhoda, as we wait for Will to get back to the stream.
It's really scary. Like people, you would think that people, especially like in the public eye, their agents would make sure that they had access to the best healthcare, that kind of thing, and they.
Yeah, you would like to think
that
an agent would have talked to her 20, 30 pounds ago and been like, look, stay here. This is fine. Just maintain,
Yeah.
Unless she actually was doing some kind of, Holocaust porn, or some kind of story that's about a role that's based around someone being anorexic or what the hell ever, and she's just being method. You got freaking Christian Bale went from being Batman to being the dude in The Machinist, where I can't sleep, I don't eat, and he gets all the way down to 98 pounds, and he puts that fucking muscle mass right back on, to the point to where he, Dick Cheney, when he was in, I believe it was called Dick, when he was in the movie playing Dick Cheney, and he just let himself go because that's what the role inhabits. If she's doing this for that kind of reason, understandable, but she's not healthy.
There's no projects like that have been announced or anything, is there?
No. Will, it is that time of night where your ISP likes to fuck with you.
Yeah. It must be an absolute pain in the ass.
Fucking bitches, man. Drives me crazy.
Never ends.
Oh well, whatever. Here I am again.
Yep.
Okay.
Those dicks. Anyway,
I can hear you. I can see you.
That's enough for me.
Sound, light, and vision. Yep.
Well, nothing's ever enough for me. But there we go. Anyway, Ariana Grande is fucking insane, and it's it's funny to take the piss out of her, but then you get a bit of a slap in the face reminder that it's probably all Dan Schneider's fault.
Yeah.
So there we go. Meanwhile, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. Don't forget to tell us if you got something to say. Jen's gifted a membership. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate you. That takes us up to 10. We have made it 1/5 the way through the bar to the next game of Jackbox. And appreciate you all for that. Thank you, Jen. And we'll be playing Jackbox whenever we get to
So 1/5, that means like that's 10, right?
That is 10. We're on 10, yeah. But anyway, hang on, I'm trying to sort this fucking thing
No
out.
worries. Let's see.
Okay, so we now are at the Game Awards. We've got to talk about the fucking People's Choice, People's Voice, they call it now, which is entirely wankier than that than it was called. But so here we are. We have 30 games that have been nominated for Player's Choice or whatever they fucking call it now. So we don't have this in our list yet because, of course, it wasn't announced when we were doing our
right. This site just went live yesterday, I believe. Around the 1st.
Exactly right. And well, at this point, it's a bit interesting because there are a lot of them. So we should go through, and I guess we should pick one. But there we go. So we've got the list is all here. We've got Ark Raiders, Battlefield 6.
Pretty much every single game that was nominated in
every other category.
In any of the categories, they put them all in just one thing to be split.
And there's some weird ones too that really probably shouldn't be here. But Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Delta Force, Dispatch. I don't see why they're even listed. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Doom: The Dark Ages. That's definitely not winning. Elden Ring, Night Rain. Better not win. It's fucking DLC. Final Fantasy 14 is 10 years old. Longer actually. Jesus Christ, it's fucking ancient. It's like 15 years old. Fortnite, Genshin Impact. Why is that here? Why is Fortnite here? They're not new. Ghost of Yotei. And they've been desperately trying to get people to vote for Ghost of Yotei, which doesn't exactly line up with the narrative of everything's going great and it's a massive fucking success, guys.
That is exactly how I learned about this. Was a Ghost of Yotei post on X of all places, saying, "Hey, go to this link and do Sucker Punch." Sucker Punch made an X post about this and how they were trying to court people to go vote for them. Because they're doing so well, everyone.
Yeah. Anyway, everyone knows that the real People's Choice Awards are the real Game Awards.
So, go down just a little bit further. I want to check something because, this is almost every single game.
The rest of them anyway. It's basically every game. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I just want to check. I want to check for one specifically. No. Okay. So yeah. So this is almost every single game. Almost every single game that has been listed in any category. But you know what's not here?
What?
Bloom and Rage.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go.
Even
Yeah,
they
that
know.
might have something to do with it then, yeah. We've got Hades 2, Helldivers 2, Hollow Knight. Helldivers 2 is last year. Hollow Knight Silk Song, can understand that one. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, no chance. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, no chance. Even though it's a good game, it's just not got that big an audience. Mario Kart World could have a chance. Marvel Rivals could have a chance. Mega Bonk, probably not. Ninja Gaiden 4, it didn't make as much of a big wave as I thought it was going to. You know, I thought it would make more of a splash when it landed than it did. But there you go. No Man's Sky, still, fucking hell. Peak, Repo, Silent Hill F, Sonic Racing Cross World, Split Fiction, Warframe, Wuthering Waves. Warframe? Jesus Christ, how old is that? That's really old. That's like as old as...
back on the PS4 where it's
no, it's before that.
Even PS3. But yeah, that's another one with live service model game that's been around for never.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think live service games should be fucking included in this, but hey, unless they're new live service games, you know. But whatever, anyway, what do we think? I mean, I'm gonna go with Expedition 33.
Oh, that's what I voted for, just because I was like, oh, you want me to go vote here? You want me to show support to Ghost of DEI? Of course. Well, I will promptly go and log myself in and make sure that I don't vote for that.
So you voted for Expedition 33 as well?
I did.
All right.
I do imagine it'll be Expedition 33. Because
it will either be Expedition 33, maybe Battlefield 6, maybe Ark Raiders because it's new, or it's not going to be Ghost of Yotei, even though I guarantee those people will be voting their asses off.
Yeah.
They're
going to try to pillar it, you know.
So that would be a fourth contender, I guess. I doubt it will be Silent Hill F.
No, there's very few here that even have an opportunity. Notice how, you know, like
Mario Kart World, maybe.
Yeah. Death Stranding 2, not going to happen.
No,
not even worth bringing up.
So it'll be those four plus Mario Kart World, Marvel Rivals, and Hollow Knight and Helldivers 2, I guess.
Yeah, if you
based on what normies play as well as hardcores. So, Rhoda, what's your pick?
I think it'll probably be Expedition 33.
All right, that's fine. We're all going for Expedition 33 again.
Yeah, and this is going to be like musical chairs. With each few days, they'll refine the list. They'll whittle it down further and further and further. So
yeah,
this is,
an ongoing thing. I guess we can continue with as we go. But there you go. The Game Awards are coming. They're coming soon. I'm looking more forward to the J Awards and the real Game Awards. Although I actually had to let my membership slip because last year I dropped like $100, and I honestly just don't have that to spare this year. So there we go. Times are tough. Finally, we got this. New Sonic the Hedgehog film gets December 2028 release. Cool. I like them. I like them all. I mean, this is one of the greatest sort of comeback stories we've seen in recent years from the original design of Sonic. I mean, we don't even need to bring it up anymore, but we do. To what we've got now, Sonic 3 did very well. Over nearly $500 million. Third highest grossing video game movie of all time, behind Minecraft and Super Mario Brothers. It's got to have Jim Carrey in it. I mean, if they don't have Jim Carrey in it, then there's no Sonic without Robotnik, man. You can't have that.
Right.
You can't have that. So yeah, that's it. They've announced that a new Sonic the Hedgehog film is set to release in December 2028. It's on top of the already announced Sonic the Hedgehog 4 releasing in March 2027. So there'll be two more. What do we think? Sonic 5 or Sonic spin-off?
I imagine that they will keep pushing these forward until they have diminishing returns, but it seems as though they're doing well enough. So
yeah.
I
would really hate it if they started doing spin-offs, frankly. I hate almost all of the Sonic characters, besides the ones we're looking at right now.
Right.
Like apart
What
from
do you
maybe
think they
Amy
do
Rose
for
and
a
obviously
spin-off?
Robotnik. I mean, I just don't want them to do like a Knuckles spin-off or like a Tails spin-off, and I definitely don't want to see them do like, unless they follow the games. In which case, I guess you could have like Chaotix spin-off or something.
What? So they basically they introduce a new character with every movie, right?
Yeah. Are we up to Rouge the Bat yet? Turning it into fucking soft core.
It was one of the female characters at the end of 3, if I remember correctly. It was Amy or I think or Rouge something. So I don't think they have incorporated Shadow yet, and I would certainly caution against that.
Shadow's already in Sonic 3 as the bad guy.
Oh, he was. Oh, that's right. You're right. You're right. I to be fair, I know these are good movies. I have yet to watch any of them. So when the third one came out, I was like, oh, I should probably actually watch these at some point in time.
Right.
But I still haven't. So yeah, you're right. Shadow is the
yeah. So there you go. That's cool. I guess Amy Rose appeared at the end of the credits in Sonic 3. Did they not do Silver as well? I can't remember. I think that might have just been somebody's thumbnail trickery. But don't know. Anyway, yeah, they're solid movies, and they deserve a place on the pantheon of actually worthwhile video game adaptations, which is funny, actually, amusing even, because that's exactly what we're going to rank. Nice segue right there. Thank you, me. You're welcome, you. There we go. Now, there's a lot of these that I don't know and have not ever seen, so I'm going to put a never watched.
Yep.
Because I don't know, like...
Yeah, there's going to be quite a few of them that are going to end up in that category, I think.
Yeah. I would say the vast majority of them will end up in that category for me.
Yeah.
We've got Absolute Cinema, Tolerable Slop. No,
technically a movie.
No, fun, family fun.
Yeah, harmless,
tolerable slop.
Yeah,
and cancer.
Oh, yes.
I guess that'll do. Yeah. Most of them are probably going to go into never seen, but you never know. We might find that we've seen more than we think. Between us, anyway. There we go. So that's our ranking. Saint Hugo for €2. Thank you. Says Ranker. Very good. Thank you.
Yes.
Help us fill the bar, guys. We're nowhere near today. We're never going to get to see boobies ever again. But there we go. Anyway, so let's see. What should we begin with?
We can begin at the beginning, because I don't think any of us here have seen Angry Birds.
No, I don't know about Angry Birds or Angry Birds 2. I'm not fucking interested in either of those. I've never played the fucking games either. But what I want to do is use the original Super Mario Brothers movie from 1993 as our benchmark, because that seems to be the best way for us to do everything.
Now, I have seen that, but I haven't seen it since 1993. I remember I thought it was quite amusing at the time.
So when I was a kid, I remember thinking...
I would have been 8.
I remember thinking, well, this is nothing like the games, but it is still referencing all the characters. And to be fair, they do have their uniforms on, and they have those boots that let them jump really high. So that's how they managed to do that in the...
Dennis Hopper is channeling some like weird creepiness that's just...
There is some weirdo energy in that movie. Isn't there?
Yeah, it's almost like... It's almost as though he's got the same vibes that you get from Blue Velvet, but he's Bowser, which...
Yeah, I guess we'll...
I don't hate it. I'll put it... Stuck Mojo's in there as Toad, which clearly is like a very big deviation from
Goombas
the actual
are the antithesis of what Goombas actually are. Instead of giant heads on tiny bodies, they're tiny heads on giant bodies. They're prototype for Hassan there. I think it should go in flawed fun, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad movie. I don't think it's. I mean, okay, the writing is really quite silly.
I'd sooner watch this again than listen to John Leguizamo talk about anything.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's where we're putting flawed fun. Well, I've changed it from family fun.
Indeed.
By that reckoning, then the actual Mario movie should be absolute cinema because it's fucking way better. Okay.
They made a Far Cry movie?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
I didn't even know that existed.
Right.
You didn't? We're going to be in for a rough ride. Yeah, Far Cry movie came out. When did it come out? Let's have a look. It came out in 2008, and it was yeah, I remember now. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh no. Oh god, yeah.
Oh, I was highly distracted at the time. I was dealing with a marriage that was falling apart, so maybe I didn't notice.
It stars Till Schweiger, and it does star Udo Kier, who was the rich guy in Ace Ventura.
Mm.
You know, what was it? Ahoy there, Captain Stubing. You know,
I'll go for a dog.
Yeah, exactly. Permission to come aboard, sir. Yeah. It was trash. The Far Cry movie, absolute cancer. It got 12% on Rotten Tomatoes. Although I guess I should look into the old audience score as well, because you never know. Oh no, that is the audience score. It was never reviewed by any critics. So
Well,
okay,
there you go.
Let's see now. What else do we have? What's this Kirby movie? I didn't know there was a Kirby movie.
Yeah,
nor did I.
Was this an anime?
There is no official
was that released
Kirby
in
movie.
Japan or something?
Kirby Fight to the Finish. It's a 2005 animated something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But it has 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. Unfortunately, I've never seen it, but it must be better than Angry Birds. So yeah. So there we go. The one with Holly Valance, you're thinking of Dead or Alive. They did a Dead or Alive movie with Holly Valance, which is a fine choice, I suppose. Except that you know, there's a couple of things missing that Dead or Alive is kind of famous for. But there you go. But Holly Valance was fit back in the day. She was one of those Australian actresses from Neighbours. It's not even here, is it?
Do they have any Resident Evil movies on here?
I would have thought they'd all be here.
Yeah.
What the fuck have they done? They've really fucked us up, haven't they? That's stupid. How can they not have the Resident Evil movies? That's fucking insane.
Yeah, because they started off. They were very much diminishing returns in terms of quality and this and that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The first one was good.
Yeah, the first one's fine. Yeah, Mila Jovovich, though. I mean, like she's consistently hot throughout them, but the movies become progressively more and more trash. So yeah.
All right. I'll add that then. Debate another one while I answer.
Yeah. Need for Speed is also another one where I'm just like, what? When? I don't.
Oh no, that came out a while back. I think people quite like that actually. I
suppose that would probably be when Fast and the Furious was doing well. That would probably explain why it's like, oh, you know, it's really hot right now. Street.
Oh yeah. It was right after Breaking Bad ended, and it starred Aaron Paul.
Okay. All right. I vaguely recall now.
Yeah, that's right. I remember it now.
Okay. Yeah. Did not watch
it was not enjoyed by critics. They gave it 23%. But I've never seen it, so fuck it, you know. Yeah. It's got to be better than Kirby, though. Come on. Yeah. All right.
Magnets, bitches.
Warcraft. Did you guys see the Warcraft movie?
Oh no. I made fun of the trailer. I know it
Really?
exists, but yeah, I made fun of the trailer because I was just like,
Yeah, it wasn't very good. It had everything you need for a Warcraft movie. It was based on the first arrival of the orcs into Azeroth. The issue was that there was just too much lore dumping, just near constant lore dumping, hurried lore dumping, because because there is so much fucking lore to do, you know, like, so the first hour of it is just sort of introducing you to characters that like barely matter, you know. And the problem of basing it on an RTS franchise is that you know, you don't have like the characters that are important are barely in the actual games,
right.
you know.
It seemed like not a good idea because either you're going to base it on the RTS or you're going to base it on the, you know, on the MMO, and neither of those things really seem to actually comprise something that you could really make a good story around,
right?
You know, at least not anything that is clear cut that you can deal with in 2 to 3 hours of time, you know.
Yeah,
so that seemed flawed, and just it seemed flawed and just the
how
idea.
many Resident Evil movies are there, by the way?
Like 4 or 5.
I think it's 5.
I think it's 6.
Oh shit, you might be right.
Yeah, it's Resident Evil. Then
it is a zombie franchise after all.
Yeah, it is. It's 6, I think. Yeah, you've got Resident Evil, obviously. Then you've got Resident Evil Apocalypse. Then Resident Evil Extinction.
Yeah.
Resident Evil Afterlife.
Right, which is hilarious because it's like every title seems like this has got to be the last one.
Right, yeah. Resident Evil Retribution, and then Resident Evil The Final Chapter. So, so we can safely assume that was the final one. But just in case, I'm going to go ahead and look. No, yeah, well, it is, yes. But then, of course, there's Welcome to Raccoon City as well. But there we go. Yeah, this is an incomplete list. It's quite annoying, actually.
I'm seeing 2 Dooms on here. I know of the one with The Rock, which I suppose is tolerable slop. I don't think it's that great, but
it's not good.
It's
not really good. Very bad.
It's not
bad, but they're all bad to a certain point. So there's like a ratio. So I suppose tolerable slop is fair for
it does have, it's got a decent soundtrack to it. I will give it that. It's
yeah. The Warcraft movie though, I guess it's not cancer. It's watchable. It's just not very good. Okay. I don't know if it's better or worse than Doom. Have we not got the original Street Fighter in it? Yeah, that's here. The original Street Fighter.
Okay, all right. Original Street Fighter. You know what? It is.
I think that needs.
It is the king of flawed fun.
Yeah. I think even better than Mario Brothers. Yeah, definitely.
That is one that I remember. Yeah.
Oh, that movie is so great to just not even watch as something that you give a shit about, but to just
just put it on as brain rot when you're stoned or something. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the way it was put together. You know, Kylie Minogue and
names.
Jean-Claude Van Damme were just like coked out of their gourd, just fucking each other like the entire time that they were on the set.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Kylie Minogue was cameoing that.
She was, yeah.
I
didn't know they were fucking though.
Oh yeah, they were doing lines on each other. That's pretty much the entirety of that.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right.
You can do a lot worse than doing a line off Kylie Minogue. I mean, if you have to do a line at all. But there you go. The FPS scene of Doom was pretty good, but that was basically the only thing anyone remembers it for.
Right.
There's another Doom movie here.
which is
Not
why I
sure
won't call
which
it
one that
full on.
is.
Yeah, I know that one. I'm unaware of. I don't know what that's all about.
Oh, that is the 2005 one. That was sort of like the actual horror movie. It was starring Carl Urban.
Oh, really?
Oh wait, no, this is the same movie. This is the
Yeah,
same
yeah. They just have two. They have two
the
images
same
for
movie
it.
in
It's The
twice.
Rock. Yeah, it's The Rock and Carl Urban are in there. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I thought the Rock one came out later than 2000.
No, but they're the exact same movie.
They're the same fucking movie, yeah. What the shit? That's bullshit. Oh well, anyway, whatever. Let's do Dead or Alive then. Pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
But it does have tits.
It does have tits, so I guess I'll put it above Doom.
Sure.
You know? Yeah. I'm
Boobs
trying to
are
think whether
redeeming.
Warcraft is better than Doom
Yeah,
or not.
because I mean, you can always just turn the volume down and just
look at Holy Valance. Yeah, you won't have to listen to any of her terrible music either.
Yeah.
Uncharted. Did anyone see the Uncharted?
I would
movie that they
not,
made?
because they went and they made Mark Wahlberg Sully instead of
Nathan Drake.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
That's
I wasn't
flawed
interested
in
in
its
this.
premise.
It's got to be better than Angry Birds, though. But
yeah,
I've never seen it. I just ignored it because I didn't care. Because I was like, you've completely fucked up by casting Tom Holland.
Right.
All right. We've got Tomb Raider. For some reason, we've only got the first Tomb Raider in this list.
Right.
Is that the Angelina Jolie one?
Yeah.
That,
Get your tail by the tits.
With Chris Barry as the butler.
Yes.
Yeah, that's quite good.
It's pretty good, isn't it? Is it flawed fun or is it cinema? I did see it in the cinema and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave it in cinema.
I'll
Sure.
put it in the top.
I mean, it's certainly better than what Mario Brothers was. So.
Yeah, it was a lot better. That's
yeah,
true.
and Street Fighter.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, they did the second Tomb Raider movie with Angelina. I can't think what the hell it was called now. Cradle of Life. That was
Cradle
it.
of Life. Yeah.
That was not as good as the original.
No,
it was quite annoying.
They took off her boobie prosthesis. I mean, she was amply sized to begin with, but the first one,
yeah, she's never been shy of a boobie.
Yeah.
Especially now.
But she was a little bit deflated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to the first movie.
Yeah. It's flawed fun, I guess.
Yeah, it's all right.
I think I'd rather watch Mario though.
Yeah. Because I mean, the first movie, if you're gonna watch one, you watch the first one. The second one's like,
Yeah. And then of course there's the slop Tomb Raider movie.
The most recent one that
I haven't seen that. I didn't even know there was a new one.
It's fucking terrible.
Okay.
I'll take
Better
your
than
word
Far
for
Cry,
it. Yeah.
All right. Oh fuck! I forgot all about Assassin's Creed. That was shit.
So did just about everyone. Jake Gyllenhaal's in there.
Terrible crap. Better than Tomb Raider, but terrible crap.
Yeah.
Awful. Terrible
Who's
shit.
the other person that's in it? It's Jake Gyllenhaal and who else?
It's fucking Fassbender.
Fassbender. Yeah. I was gonna say
Yeah.
Magneto. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you would think it would be better than it was, but no. No.
Yeah. Then there's the other Street Fighter movie, apparently, which is listed with this poster here, but isn't this the new one? It looks like a poster I've not seen before, but I don't know. Let me see if I can. No, wait, there we go. Which one's this?
Where are there
Oh
more?
God, it's the Legend of Chun-Li.
Oh, that
Christian
one.
Fruit.
Oh, okay, no.
That's rough. That's gash. No, I can't put it below woke Tomb Raider, but fuck.
Yeah,
God.
no.
That was god awful shit. I don't even remember it. It's so bad.
Chun-Li minus thighs and tits.
Yeah.
Just, no. Sorry. You completely lost the point.
Oh man, no, just
not a Street Fighter movie.
No, not at all, mate. For whatever reason, they have not included the original Mortal Kombat in here.
Yeah, is that Mortal Kombat Annihilate? Yeah, they don't have that
Annihilation's
or
close by.
Annihilation. Yeah.
They haven't. No, the Annihilation's here.
Okay,
And
all right,
so
but they
is-
don't have the original one. Yeah, and the
No, they
original one,
don't.
the original one's actually the good one.
Yeah,
Annihilation.
Annihilation is the total shite. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where
What
they
the fuck?
lost. Because I remember watching the first one, saying this was actually. I watched the first one in the theater, and I enjoyed it.
Oh, I did.
You know,
I was too young.
I know it was comparatively. All right, so as much as we just said, Street Fighter is hilarious. Compared to that, the first one.
So which wins flawed fun then? Street Fighter with Van Damme, or fucking Mortal Kombat?
At the time that I watched it, I would say, Mortal Kombat I enjoyed more as an actual movie, the first one. But as years have gone by, I think I actually, I would probably say Street Fighter's better in terms of longevity because I took it as a joke then, and I can enjoy.
You didn't take Mortal Kombat as a joke with
the first one
playing
with
Raiden?
Christopher Lambert playing Raiden. Yeah, you'd think. I was a big Highlander fan. So and they got
all right, we'll have Street Fighter beat Mortal Kombat then. Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. It's been a long time since that's happened in gaming, but
I would have said Mortal Kombat only because I remember watching it more clearly.
And it does have a bang ass soundtrack, I will say. Mortal
soundtrack's great,
Kombat.
but the memes from Street Fighter have become legendary.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying. As time has gone by, Street Fighter's more
I
longevity.
think Street Fighter has ultimately aged the better.
Yeah.
St. Hugo for €5. Hello, thank you. Says send a more extensive list via XDM. Maybe for a future ranking session might be a way longer show though. Oh, did you? If that's the case, we might have to take a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Where is St. Hugo in my DMs? I can't. Oh, XDMs, right. Fuck, I was in Discord, sorry. Let me have a look quickly.
Is that Silent Hill at the end of the top row next to Hitman?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. For some reason, I think that there's 2 Silent Hill movies.
Why am I not seeing this DM? That's weird.
X has been real shit lately.
Have you ever DM'd me before? That's why. He's never DM'd me before. All right, found it. Oh, right, there's a 150 plus tier list. All right, maybe we'll revisit this at some point then. Thank you. And yeah, that might be a very long show. Or it might be a 2-parter or something like that. But thank you for the €5, buddy. Appreciate you. Yeah, we are officially 20% through the bar. Said, yikes. Anyway, then you've got Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which is cancer, I think.
It is pretty terrible.
It's better than Tomb Raider. It's better than Woke Tomb Raider. And
yeah.
Is it better than Kristen Crook as the Legend of
I
Charlie?
will put it the high. I'll put it the high end of cancer.
All right, there we go. Then we'll do a reverse list games based off movies. Yeah, also
That's
a
a
lot of
good
cancer in there.
Mhm.
A lot of cancer in there. Yeah, this is a dodgy one. All right, let's do something. Okay, Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within.
I did not hate it. I do own it on DVD, but
So do I.
I didn't like it the first time I watched it, but I gave it a second chance and I thought it was much better than I realized.
I think it's one of those
flawed.
films that you needed to go in with certain expectations or none.
Yeah.
And like if you went in expecting you were going to see like Moogles and Chocobos and Cloud,
yeah,
you weren't.
Mm.
But
it's competently made though.
it's better. it's a better film than like
I mean,
Street Fighter in that. But the problem is it
The
more?
longevity
I
at this
feel
point
like
in time, though. Yeah.
it's not aged that way. It's
No,
aged
no.
well in terms of like a serious movie, but it's not
terms
enough
of
fun.
even in terms of Square's approach to it, because they thought they were going to have this whole thing, and then they didn't make another
It does
one.
have James Woods. It does, yeah.
It does, but this is why they ended up making the sequence in Animatrix, was because they had all the tech and they wanted to keep doing it, but they didn't want to make another Final Fantasy movie until nearly a decade later when they did Advent Children.
I think the chat are advocating.
I'm surprised that they don't have
Maybe
Advent Children here.
Maybe it is more of a cinema movie than a flawed fun movie. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. It's not the high
I
end
don't
of.
want to call it slop because I do actually like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
All right,
But like in the same way as Final Fantasy 16, it's actually like good in of itself. It just doesn't feel like Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm going to lower our expectations across the board now. Instead of absolute cinema, certified.
Certified, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fair.
Okay. Then let's see. Oh, you know what else they fucking left out of this? Advent Children.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This was
Fuck my
it's like
life.
that one's actually. It's like what are you doing here? What are we?
Yeah, why is that not fucking here? That's ridiculous. Advent Children should FFly be in this list. It's a weird mistake to make. All right, I'll add that. There's Advent Children. Okay. I mean, Advent Children is good.
Mm-hmm.
Killer
It's not.
soundtrack.
It
Superb
pisses me
soundtrack.
off. It pisses me off with what it does to the characterizations of some of the characters, and I'm not particularly keen on the three sons of Sephiroth as characters. But at the end of it, it was the first time any of us ever saw Final Fantasy characters in that higher fidelity. It's the first time we heard Cloud and that talk. Well, no, that was Kingdom Hearts technically, but it's the first time we heard other characters like Tifa and Aeris and Barrett and Sid and Yuffie and that talk, and Sephiroth, of course.
Yep.
The final fight is awesome. The Blu-ray version is even better when you've got the metal Black Mages version of One Winged Angel. It's fucking great. It's fucking great.
And this has established the way the characters
Is
now
it better than Tomb Raider though?
Have looked for the last 20 years.
Yeah. The only issue I have with it really is the fact that they made Cloud into this mopey bitch that's more like a squall.
Right.
When Cloud was always kind of a cocky shit in the game, you know?
Right.
I
They
think
did kind of emo him out a bit. Yeah.
I think Lara from the Tomb Raider movie is better than Cloud from Advent Children.
Agreed.
Yeah, in terms of keeping the essence of the character and whatnot. Yeah.
Plus, it was Angelina Jolie when she was like peak hot. So
yeah.
All right, that's fine. Although to be fair, didn't look much like Lara Croft to me, but you know that's fine. My AI Lara looks a lot better. And she's in our thumbnail today.
True enough.
But there we go. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. All right, let's just get through the fucking Resident Evils then. So the Resident Evil, the original movie.
I really like
It's great. The first one's great.
Frankly, I'd put them all in tolerable slop, but well, the first three maybe, but I think you guys like them a lot more. So,
I mean, the first one.
I'd certainly put the first one higher.
The first one, then it really fucking the first.
Yeah,
one,
okay.
The first
So where's
one
the first one?
Is good.
You're putting it in the top.
I mean, considering what we're putting for it, yeah, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
It's the low end of it, but it's still better than.
Yeah, okay. Where's the second one? Resident Evil Apocalypse is the second one.
I think this is where we start getting into tolerable slop.
It's got to be better than Dead or Alive or anything else in tolerable slop.
Yeah. It does sharply start to. I get
honestly,
to
I'm
a
going to be
point
honest.
where I stop watching them.
All of them once, and I can't remember which one's which anymore.
Right, because
I can't remember when the main characters of the game start showing up. I noticed it got a lot better.
Chris was in the first one for a
Oh
moment.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But then we ended up with like fucking Jill and Claire and stuff and Nemesis, and it got a bit silly.
Right. Yeah.
That would be Extinction, I think. Which is it's I mean, it's still better than all of these, but
yeah,
I'm starting to think Warcraft deserves a better deal than Doom. And Dead or Alive is probably no, we gave it to it for boobs.
Yeah.
So fine.
I think it's at this point in time where I was like, all right, I'm done here. I stopped watching.
So where's Resident Evil Afterlife? Cancer or low end slop?
I guess I'm gonna have to leave that to you guys because for me, it's a never watched from here on out.
Oh right.
Yeah, same. I've only seen the first two.
Well then they're all going in Cancer then.
Indeed. Because yes, they get progressively worse, as my understanding.
I'd probably happily paste them between Mortal Kombat. Assassin's Creed is better than the last two Resident Evils, you know. Even though that's complete shit.
There we go.
Yeah, that'll do. Just dot them about. Who gives a fuck?
That's right. That's kind of the way that it worked. If it weren't, if Mila Jovovich wasn't married to Tom Anderson or Paul Anderson, I can't remember. Yeah. He made
Thomas Anderson.
Yeah, Thomas.
I only want to watch them now to find out.
Yeah. He made those movies to stay married.
Yeah. Next you've got let's see, let's do some others. Let's do random one. Rampage with The Rock. I bet no one even remembers that this is.
I didn't even know that was actually based on the game. I thought
yeah, it's barely based on the game. Just barely.
Yeah, okay, you're right, because that is oh gee. I was firmly in my The Rock sucks and I don't want to watch this.
It's not bad. It's probably flawed fun or
you can put right next to the other part of The Rock, maybe, Maybe
it's top of the slops,
Okay, all right, so he's gonna bookend. We'll have The Rock bookend.
All right, we can have The Rock bookending the slop tier, which is pretty much where he belongs.
Right.
All times, the slop. Anyway, Dwayne the Slop Johnson. There you go.
That's right.
Jesus Christ. What else is here? So we've got. Is this Silent Hill? I think that. The Silent Hill. Silent Hill.
Weren't there two Silent Hills?
Yeah. There's Silent Hill.
I think it's the second one.
Once again, they've missed the first one.
Yeah, and the first one's actually the one that I've seen.
The Silent Hill 1 is the one with the little girl on it.
And it kind of is on the periphery's edge of Silent Hill 2 in the game.
There's Pyramid Heads in it, isn't it?
Pyramid Head is in there. It's kind of.
I can't remember if I've seen this or if I've just seen a bit of it or if I just reacted to something from it, but I didn't really care. I've never been I'm not a horror gamer, so
it was all right, but it was kind of like, why is Pyramid Head here? And it's like, oh, because say the Lion Bart kind of stuff.
Full string, yeah. They're okay, and they do have the original cast, so I guess you can put them in flawed fun, although there's not much fun to be had with Silent Hill.
Yeah, the second one I did not see, so I'll have to leave that to.
Yeah.
I've never seen the second one either. So.
All right. Well,
have you seen it, Rhoda?
No.
I think it's a never watch. We'll put it at the high end because at least it's kind of got the.
Well, people in chat saying they were both okay. They were both pretty good.
So yeah.
We've got Hitman with Timothy Oliphant.
Got two Hitmans. I think the one on the end is the first one.
That's right. Yeah. We've got the Timothy Oliphant one is there. I saw this a long time ago, and I thought it was all right. It's really difficult because I just sort of didn't care, it's all right.
Yeah.
The IMDb rating is like 6 out of 10, but the Rotten Tomatoes rating is 16. So, but that's critics. Audiences
Right.
give it like 6 out of 10, basically.
Yeah. I think this was a flawed,
about
fun
where I
one
thought it was.
because
I think it's tolerable slop.
Right.
I guess it's probably around about here, maybe right in the middle.
Sure.
Yeah.
You think the Resident Evils are better?
I think I had more fun with Resident Evil Extinction. I still remember like seeing Nemesis, whereas I barely remember the Oliphant.
True. Though, I did think that Timothy Oliphant with a shaved head was kind of like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's weird, right? But
Yeah.
hey, it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, so we've got that movie, and then of course there's the one that came out. Is it Agent 47? I think they called it.
I think so.
Let's have a look.
They still managed to get him back for a sequel.
Yeah, except it's not played by Oliphant. It's
Right.
it's unrelated, I think. Actually, it's played by Rupert Friend. I don't believe I ever saw this.
All right, so this one seems like a definite downgrade. And so if I would.
Yeah, it's like what they did with like Punisher too, and they had a sort of a sequel that wasn't a sequel.
I think we're going to have like
was way
a Tomb Raider situation where this was just something that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's cancer or not. I'll put it at the bottom of slop. Oh no, wait, we can't not have the Rock bookend it.
Yeah.
It's got about the same score as the other one, but I don't know. I've never seen it, so we should actually just put it in.
It's a never seen.
Yeah. There we go.
I still put Silent Hill, the second Silent Hill, above it on never seen though.
Okay.
So I have a sooner likelihood to watch.
It's got a better legacy.
Than, yep.
All right. Then of course there's Monster Hunter.
I have not watched it.
I've not watched it. I don't know if it's any good or not.
Anyone in the audience, what are your thoughts?
Has anyone watched the Monster Hunter movie?
So we at least know kind of where in the never seen is.
It's Mila Jovovich again.
Oh, is this what she did after they stopped making Resident Evil movies?
Yeah, she did Monster Hunter. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 44 on Rotten Tomatoes and a 5.2 on IMDb, but I've never seen it. So.
Knowing what became of the Resident Evil stuff, and this is something that she was clearly like, well, I can't make another Resident Evil movie again.
So she made Monster Hunter, and it was the same old slop crap with Ron Perlman in it as well.
Oh.
Fuck, that guy's insane. All right, we got Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. What did you guys think of that?
I have not seen all of it, but what I saw of it seemed actually fairly decent. So CGI.
It's a CGI movie. It's got all the beats.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
It got 65 from audiences, 30 from critics. Tolerable slop, I guess. We'll put it below Warcraft. It was all right. Then we've got the 2021 Mortal Kombat. I liked it. I didn't like that they made up their own character for it.
Right.
That annoyed me. And the sort of way that they taught him how to fight Mortal Kombat style was a bit weird. But I got a kick out of like seeing a really fucking dark and horrible intro with Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
And the two characters
is a real what got this thing a movie, because there's like, hold on, let's do this, but let's like do it like really kind of
violent and horrible.
Yeah.
It's better than Spirits Within.
Yeah.
It's better than Advent Children.
Yeah. Seems fine.
Yeah, I think there. I still think the Tomb Raider original movie is more fun.
And
it's closer to the source material than all right, Detective Pikachu.
Oh, I'm gonna put that all the way at the top. I actually really like that movie a lot.
What, even above Mario?
Well, I it can be next to it. I have not seen Mario, so I can't say specifically. But I actually did really like this one, even though it's kind of diverges a little bit. It is Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu.
Yeah.
So that seems fun,
good.
though.
It's
I
a good
like
movie.
Yeah.
Lilith, stop spurging out in the chat. Okay, Ratchet and Clank.
What?
Like the most I've ever seen Lilith participate. So it's crazy.
Will shit the bed.
Apparently, she didn't like
Apparently
the
I
Resident
just
Evil
shit the
games.
bed.
How
Did I shit the bed?
Which movie did Will shit the bed on?
I guess Mortal Kombat. I guess she didn't like it.
Oh, Mortal Kombat. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I liked it.
Yep.
I liked it. I don't know. Maybe it's not as good as that. Maybe it's not as good as that. Maybe it's there. I think it's better than Resident Evil 1, though. Ratchet and Clank movie. Did anyone actually see this?
No.
No.
I'll put it behind Silent Hill then.
Indeed.
I think to be fair, I think Need for Speed deserves to go above a couple of these as well.
Sure.
Yeah, I like the 2021 Mortal Kombat. I thought it was okay. No, okay, you didn't like it. That's cool. Rufus asks whose mattress to replace. Well, fortunately, speaking metaphorically, Warcraft ended up in pretty much the middle to the back end of tolerable slop.
Indeed.
It's all right, Lilith. I'm not angry. I'm just having a joke with you.
Yeah.
So, okay, then we have Sonic 1. For me, this goes like right next to Mario.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to have points because they listened and fixed the character model.
Right.
I mean, I'd almost put it above Mario in some way. If it weren't for that insufferable fat black bitch that's in it and totally fucking irritates the piss out of me with every fucking scene that she's in. And there we go. Other than that, it's pretty fucking good.
Right.
I went to see it in the cinema. It was the last film I saw before the lockdown in the cinema by about a week.
Why did they not have Sonic 3?
Was the first I saw afterwards.
And where's Sonic 3? Why do they not have
It's
that?
not here. I'll add it.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah, no worries.
We're gonna get through this.
Indeed.
Yeah, okay. Let me save that image. That'll do. Fuck it. Whatever. Who cares? Hang on. There we go. All right. Sonic 1, I thought was really good. I really liked it. It gets points. I dragged my ass out to the cinema alone to go and see it because I wanted to support Jeff Fowler for being a fucking stand-up geezer and dealing with the fans correctly.
Yeah.
The fact that they went back, changed it, delayed it 6 months only helped it, proving once and for all that if you listen to the fucking fans, you will turn something that would have been a notorious, timeless disaster piece, something that we would have put in cancer for sure, and you turn it into second place.
Yeah. It's like the No Man's Sky of movies.
Yeah. I'm going to go one even further with a slightly hot take here and say Sonic 2 is better than Sonic 1.
I think you're correct in that assessment, as I understand,
not a
because
lot of
they didn't even have to worry about the stumbling block at that point in time. They're just like, no, we're doing fan service and we're gonna do it.
Well, I mean, let's be fair. I wasn't sure about Crowbar and Tails and Knuckles into the same movie, and there is a pretty lame dance sequence in it, but it's a kids' movie. And there is also an extended sequence with the black bitch driving everybody crazy at the wedding and being annoying. But you know, the best part about it is you can literally cut that out of the movie and it barely affects anything. Like
on Will's Plex server, that scene has been edited out.
Yeah, almost all of that annoying bitch can be cut out of the movie and it won't actually hurt the movie at all. She offers nothing to the plot, really. Right. Apart from right at the end when it turns out the boyfriend, of course, is like working for fucking Gun or whatever they're called. I can't remember. And that just makes me laugh because she gets felted. So, you know, but what they do right in Sonic 2 is just incredible. It's basically the plot of Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 combined into one story. plus the Chaos Emeralds actually matter.
Right.
You get a labyrinth zone take, which actually is more fun than playing the labyrinth zone.
I think this is one of those instances where they've actually set up the foundational groundwork of the first movie.
Yeah.
And
Idris
we're
Elba's
able
great as Knuckles.
to right, and we're able to actually expand on that in a meaningful way and actually get to the things that people wanted to see because they got past all the setup. So I probably actually was even more successful in that regard because.
And it's not about him being like fitting in with humans as much as it is about him doing what Sonic does.
Sonic does, right?
You know, running fast, saving the world. You know, helping out. You get the whole plot arc of Knuckles and Robotnik teaming up, and then of course Knuckles realizes the truth. It's not as epic as it is in the game Sonic 3, but and Knuckles, but it's damn good for a kids movie, and you get a much more satisfying boss fight with like the giant fucking robot version, which looks like just a giant version of the final boss from Sonic 2. And you get Supersonic, and Supersonic's not done in a lame way. It's done really well. I just think it's fucking cool. There's a few things I would change about it. I everything I liked about Sonic 1, I liked even more about Sonic 2.
Right.
Yeah. And I did a genuine get out of my seat and shout as a like 37-year-old man or 38-year-old man when Sonic became Supersonic. So I have to go with my gut on this.
Cool.
In fact, I might say I even like it better than Mario movie. That's tough. That's a tough one.
If you had the choice between watching one or the other right now, which would you watch first?
I don't know. That's the tricky part. They're both good. I've seen Sonic 2 more, so maybe I'd watch Mario.
What do you collect more of?
That's tough too. It's about even. Well, I've got more Nintendo machines and.
Oh yeah, I know Nintendo in general, but I think I tend to understand you tend to have more interest in Sonic stuff almost than you do Mario because it's.
I really think I love them both equally. I really do. I grew up with both. I was lucky.
Well, I know. All right, so if Rhoda, I think is more of a Sega guy than he is a Nintendo.
So what do you think?
I mean, I grew up with Sega. I didn't even have a Nintendo until like early adulthood.
So what do you think?
Rhoda, you're the one who can give this a push.
Which film is better, Mario movie or Sonic 2?
I can't say I've actually seen them. I've only seen like the first Sonic one.
Oh mate,
I've not even seen Sonic 2 or Mario.
Wow.
I don't really watch movies. I watch TV shows.
I'm surprised. I understand that, but still, I kind of figure with Sonic you would make an exception.
I've always meant to, but
that is surprising, man. That is very surprising.
It's just I don't really watch movies very much.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
I think the last time I went to the cinema,
you're gonna have to do a watch along one of these times, in one of these days.
Yeah, let's do it. Sure.
Mm-hmm. The other thing I think is
what's the audience
probably a controversial take is that I think Sonic 3 is in between the two of them. I think it's better than Sonic 1. I don't think it's as good as Sonic 3. As Sonic 2.
Right.
It's good. It's fun. I mean, I don't particularly like Shadow as a character. And I think that the pacing in Sonic 2 is a lot as Shadow. He's
not just Shadow. He's Keanu Reeves as Shadow.
Yeah, but that doesn't really matter to me. I like Keanu Reeves, and I think Shadow's a douche.
Right.
So there we go. I think in general, it does quite well with a character arc, and I don't care who's casting it. I mean, unless it's Jim Carrey, because Jim Carrey was like my favorite actor.
Yeah,
from the age of about 9 years old until I don't know when. I don't know if I have a favorite actor now at all. But I still have a lot of respect for Jim Carrey. Anybody who made me laugh that consistently throughout my formative years is always going to get a place on the pantheon. Shadow's Game, that was cancer. Yeah, Keanu Reeves, very good in it, very good in it. But you know, the only thing I would say that's better, maybe that 3's better, is that there's less of the people. There's less humans in Sonic 3.
I think Sonic 2 is actually more successful than Mario.
Is it? Let's have
I
a look.
think so, in the sense that it actually built on what we were just saying, and maybe this new Mario movie coming out will end up kind of be able to do the same kind of thing, or it can very much kind of undermine the legacy of the first ones. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think the second.
I mean, why do you watch these movies, right? You watch them to see the iconography that drives you wild, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you watch these because you're looking for the Easter eggs, not because you're expecting to have like a fucking War and Peace. Like you're not watching to see Ben-Hur or the Lord of the Rings trilogy or something. You are watching because you go, blue hedgehog run fast, plumber eat mushrooms, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, I do think Sonic 2 is better than the Mario movie. Fuck. I do. Wow, didn't know that. It's a revelation. And there's another thing. There's another reason too. You get bald Robotnik in a red suit with the big flared out mustache for the first time.
Right.
You know, and you fuck me, Rhoda. Why haven't you seen Sonic 2?
I don't know. I really think the last movie I actually went out to see was X-Files I Want to Believe, which would have been like 2008, I think. I really don't like the cinema. I find that like the sound too overpowering.
Wow. Fair enough, man, I guess. There is definitely something like God damn it. Like, hang on a minute. Fuck. I gotta fucking find like a clip or something.
Yeah,
so
Jim Carrey was getting pretty unhinged as Robotnik and very comfortable within the role in the second one too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, like literally the battle, the final sort of little short fight that Supersonic has with the giant Robotnik robot is fucking epic. I'm trying to find it now, so I can show you. It's really gonna be kind of tough too because he's just become Supersonic. And hang on, let me try and find this. Okay,
actually no, Star Trek 2009 I think would have been the last one that I saw in
the cinema. Right. I don't think I saw that in cinema. I think I saw that.
Which is more recent? It's either that or Avengers Assemble.
Well, Avengers Assemble was 2012.
Oh, okay. Well, it's that then.
Here you go. Look, we got Supersonic. Right, I'm gonna have to keep pausing it.
Okay.
If you played a Sonic game as a kid, you've been waiting.
I know exactly what's going on here.
Yeah. Like he actually fucks up his machinery with his speed, with his spin attack, you know? It's fucking epic, bro.
Okay, I need to see that.
Yeah. How are you?
Man.
Like he genuinely.
I like the new look. It works for you. What do you say we just let bygones be bygones?
Yeah, I did some things. You did some things.
I did some things. You did some things. There are good people on both sides.
He's not having it.
Surely two intelligent beings.
Oh yeah, of course he's gonna. This is epic. Watch this shit, right?
Can work these things out.
It's fucking Dragon Ball at this point, you know. But with Sonic and Robotnik, fucking glorious, mate. You know, there you go. Anyway,
that's like Supersonic from the comics as well.
Yeah. Plus, then after he's done with Robotnik, he lands, and then he does this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Got to keep pausing, guys. Sorry. I want to get felted.
Chili dogs.
Oh, right.
Yeah, dude.
They think he might have become a god and he'd lost his control, which I've always liked the best. Obviously, I'm a Fleetway guy. I like the manic genocidal version of Supersonic that they created better than any other. But I do think it is fucking funny that he used his powers to summon a chili dog.
That's one of the best things in the entire comic series is where they're trying to, like, Supersonic appears, but he won't save the day. And like, I think it was Tails, or I can't remember who it was, but somebody says, well, if you can't do anything, and then Supersonic turns around and says, "Can't." Who said anything about can't? Watch this.
Yeah, it's true. So in the Fleetway British Sonic the Comic series, Supersonic is when Sonic goes super, he's like an insane lunatic, overpowered, like, killing machine that that can't tell between enemies and friends. And it's just as likely, if you've pissed him off in the last 5 minutes before he transforms, to kill you, even if it just means you were just mildly annoying to him, Tails, or something like that. Then he'll decide that you need to die. And then there's a whole extended arc where they extract Supersonic from Sonic and trap him in the special zone.
Right.
But he's not completely frozen. He is moving very slowly in basically what is the Phantom Zone within the special stage. But then one day, eventually, he finally gets out, and they actually have to fight. But then there is a redemption arc later, like Rhoda was saying as well. So it's pretty fucking epic. It's pretty great.
It's like disassociation. You know, he's a little bit sociopathic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not a little bit. He's an out and out killer.
Right.
He will fucking kill you. Like, Supersonic just fucking hates everyone. And once he's separated from
Patrick
Sonic,
Bateman levels of, you know.
No. We're talking like, "Wah! I must kill everything," kind of like, not even like
so more psychopath than sociopath.
Like the simulant we saw recently.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
I
that.
hate everything.
Yeah, that's like literally it. Like, this is when he finally escapes. And this is not Sonic, it's Supersonic as its own entity besides Sonic. So it's fucking cool, man. They used to do such good stories with those comics. It's fucking shame that the games, by comparison, are so kiddified. Like, if you made this into a game, I'd be so fucking up for that, man.
Yeah.
Serious plotted Sonic would be cool. Most people feel like us these days. But there you go. If you can, there are websites. You can read the entire Fleetway Sonic the Comic series if you want to. But there you go. That is our list.
Well, there you
go. All right. There we go. I did not think Mario was going to be usurped by Sonic 2. I really did. I thought it would be like neck and neck, but fuck it. I've just gushed for like 5 minutes about Sonic 2 and in the comics. So there we go. Downloading the image for posterity. We'll post on X in a while.
Indeed. I'm sure Leon will appreciate Sonic being at the top.
I'm sure. Yeah. He mostly agreed with our list last week as well. Just a few things he would change. Okay, ranking game movies, and maybe next week ranking movie games. There's a lot more of them. So there we go. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all, and we'll get to our outros. Rhoda, what's going on?
I can feel myself going down with the flu as we speak.
Yeah,
but we're gonna try and do a Tomb Raider stream in a bit. Before I absolutely have to pass out. And then hopefully I will be alive again by Thursday. And be good. And if you can't be good, be careful.
That's right.
I'll do it.
Get some lemon, ginger, and some honey, dude. Yeah.
Cool.
And maybe some ginseng, a few other things.
I slipped out to get a load of paracetamol and ibuprofen about half an hour ago, so I'm going to be all right for like a good hour.
Yeah, lots of vitamin C.
Good for you, mate. Oh well. But there we go. And John, what about you?
It's Tuesday night. Tuesday night, should be doing something over on her channel around 8 p.m. Eastern. Of course, you can always find me there with her throughout the week, Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And then we'll be back here, as far as I'm aware, bright and early on Thursday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, as we are throughout the week on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And then weekends, 11 a.m. Eastern, do the Weekend Culture, Honey Badger Arcade, and I believe we will be doing Jester's Act not this weekend, but probably the next weekend after that, because I just made new thumbnails for him, and I think he's got some game streaming stuff to do. But of course, it's been a great 3.5 hours hanging out here with everyone in the chat, and of course, you guys as well. Always fun time. Great way to start the day. But with all that said, y'all have a wonderful week going forward. Of course, safe travels ahead, and obviously be awesome as always.
Great. All right. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, I'm tired. I've been working all day to get videos out, 2 a day. We have videos set for the next 3 days already, so I'll be able to work on some other side stuff tomorrow, hopefully. Besides all that, we are looking into potentially doing a second channel for clips of this show, because we're all in it. So I don't know what that will manifest as just yet, but I feel like it should be a different thing anyway. But I don't know about that yet. Other than that, yeah, I'll be back with Hyperdrive Time tomorrow. And that is that. Yeah. Sorry there were no boobies today, and we're not playing Jackbox or anything, but well, you know, it is what it is. So thank you though to Majors Guild and Sardoc and St. Hugo and Jen and St. Hugo again. You guys are very generous, and I appreciate you all. Thank you. We're gonna raid Hellzo after this, so stick around for the credits, and that's it. Take care. Spike your hair. Fuck Disney, fuck Nintendo. Question everything, respect the fans. Check out the Discord link below. Boys of the fans, we'll chat to you later. Take care.